Oh.
Are we starting with normal Sarkarath?
That's correct. Yep. Yep.
Cutting edge.
Hopefully it won't take long, and then we'll work on the
Yay.
heroic bosses. That's the plan.
Sweet, sweet. Hi, Storm.
Hello.
Shit, I'm out of water. Oh, the red sack.
Hello.
Oh,
Greetings.
Yo, yo.
I'm gonna set casual.
What up, what up, what up? I should have said, hello, team. How's that? Does that sound good, Terry?
It's not deep enough.
Hello, team.
Hello, casual.
Hi, Casual Raider here.
your friendly neighborhood warlock here.
I used to be able to do a Dante Bosco impression, but I can't anymore.
Reddick, are you gonna go Ascension Spec? I think that's what it's called.
Augmentation.
Augmentation. Close enough.
Casual. You were out to dinner, right? You didn't see the notes. They are removing Rune of Power from the
Oh,
game.
that is like the greatest change literally since they invented Rune of Power.
No.
I guess I'm re-rolling Mage. Wookiees, you can take all the Warlock gear.
Sweet.
Oh my God.
I'll get all the gear and then I'm gonna re-roll Paladin.
That's fine.
I'm so excited.
Can you imagine?
Now I can actually help with mechanics, and I'm not tethered to my rune.
Soak, Terry. Sorry, my rune of power.
What's that?
I mean, you can just play without it now.
Or you could put your rune power closer
it's
to
a
the soak.
40% damage increase. It's kind
Yeah,
of
literally like
huge
all of your
cooldown.
damage. All of your damage as Mage right now is centered around Rune of Power.
I mean, you don't have to use it. I mean,
You
it's
just gotta get it
up to
within
you,
what,
bro.
like 15 yards of where you need to soak? You can do
You don't
that.
have to play the game. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to do any damage. It's fine.
Yeah,
Why don't
fudge
you
the
just
meta.
befriend all of the enemies?
I heard the
just give
best
you
way
their
to play
loot.
mage is to put your rune of power down and then go into ice block. for the
I
duration.
mean, I made my own freaking build, and now everyone's copying my Blit build in the freaking guides.
That's how it goes.
Ahead of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I fudge the meta.
Meta only became meta because someone changed it.
Exactly.
Sorry, I have to ask, who just quacked?
I think that's someone's ringtone.
Wait,
Also,
quack.
I just want to let everyone know I ran into Vault. So, yeah. Gonna need a summon there. Gonna need a summon there, Wookiees.
Who's got the soundboard going?
Everybody's got the soundboard. That was like 3 different people.
I've got the ability to, but I didn't do it yet.
Casual?
Smoke weed every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this was the
bring you down
worst
fast.
thing the Discord has ever added.
Oh, it's a mistake. It was a mistake.
Oh, I've got it through my
Discord.
XLR. I can pretty much play anything on the computer. I haven't done it yet. This is not me.
Whenever we kill a boss, there should be like a sound that's played. Well, not the duck.
Not the duck.
Claps.
We need some custom end of line noises.
I mean,
Is a rim shot
I used to say hell yeah, brother,
shots
but
versus no rim shots. On a couple of different
someone
snare
didn't like
sounds.
that. That's why I got kicked.
Oh yeah, brother.
Still do, but I used to.
Exactly, Wookie.
But no, casual. You're not alone. I kept doing that too. Like
Yeah.
yesterday and Wednesday, I flew to Vault.
I get here and I'm like, there's no one in the raid. Oh, I'm in the wrong raid.
Oh, we're pulling. Okay.
Oh, people are fucking inside? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm busy over here looking at the stupid soundboard.
Oh, we go left or right. Where are we going?
Middle.
Off to the crystal. And get through this god awful loud droning ambient noise.
Where is the entrance?
It's
I
in
don't
the
remember.
it's in the
Very
cave.
north of the cave.
Yeah.
Because I don't see the green swirly down in the cave.
Yeah, it's not on-
tippy top. Tippy tippy
Yeah,
top.
Yeah, it's just
the
the very
top,
top.
the thing that says Aberrus.
If you have handy notes, there's a treasure chest like right on top of it that covers up this one.
I'll have to explore a little bit harder next time.
Oh, that makes sense why I've never seen it. It's the treasure chest.
And that treasure chest is bugged.
Yep.
No, you have to talk to the dragon or kneel before dragon.
Similar reason I didn't realize there was a flight path near it. I had a quest marker covering it up. Like, oh, there is a flight path near it.
I think someone's out of since we're done clearing trash. You guys will probably be here by then, so I'll still summon you.
Yesterday, did we use? I know I didn't see a cauldron yesterday, but I'm just wondering if we will have one tonight.
That's a good question.
If not, I'll buy potions right now. No big deal.
I don't have one. My alchemy's not high enough yet.
Double check your talents, everyone.
Okay.
You
I
can
put a
buy
bunch of-
I was gonna say you can buy the best rank now, like they're no longer soulbound.
Yeah, the ultimate powers ones.
You hear? I put some in the guild bank. Or drop a bank, and I bought like, I don't know, 1,000 of them the other day and put them in there.
Whoa, big money flexing.
I know, I had to use my own mouse said, oh, I'll reimburse you. Never sell that check.
Well,
He's not
Ultimate
in the
Power,
channel for your shade.
That's how he gets ya.
Ultimate Power rank 2 is 33 gold a piece right now. So I was like, yeah, that's a big upgrade for worth the money.
Definitely better than nothing.
Well, that's why I bought a
Yeah.
bunch before the patch came out, because they were like, oh, the prices are
They
gonna go
were
way up, and
dirt
they
cheap.
did. So I bought them early.
I don't know how it is on Zul'jin, but on Mount Gannis, like 2 days before, it was dirt cheap.
That's what it was here. So I bought a whole bunch.
Got like 500 in my bags right now.
There's thousands of healing potions in there too.
That
so...
gem dust went from 2 gold to like 12 gold a piece. That'd have been a good thing to resell.
I also can make those cauldrons. I'm just not on the server.
Well, why aren't you on the server?
He told me not to in the first week.
That is true. Don't blame me.
We ain't in the first week anymore.
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
Great.
for the season. My bad.
Hello.
I thought ever since we moved to Zul'jin. Never mind.
Also, Storm, the Evoker's almost set up.
Oh, awesome.
Because as great as, you know, Ellie's rotation is right now, I'm just not enjoying it.
I'm shocked.
That soundboard is a mistake.
I gave a clap for that. So proud.
There you go. That's what I want to hear. Who's out of tune though?
Like we just need to summon Garrison. Yep. Okay.
I'll
he's
give
got
it a hell yeah, brother, to that.
Hell yeah, brother.
We're bringing it back.
I love this fight. I really love this fight.
I don't understand this fight.
I can bring it back. It's up to
There are a few new people here tonight, so we do need to give a quick rundown, I think.
We also need to clarify what most people were doing wrong yesterday.
That is also true.
Okay, let me just do a ready check to make sure everyone's at their keyboard.
Not my mouse. I clicked ready.
Well, the opening 3 wipes were something I fixed with Bigwigs, and then the last wipe of the night was something hopefully we got more people doing.
Yeah, this what I meant was specifically the soaking, but it's okay. We'll go through it. Let's see. Oh, we have our hunters back. Welcome back.
Shotzi, pooling, push-up, Trey, Garrison, and Baldy, your flasks are off.
We'll use them
Because
for
it was,
ritual.
yeah, it was a ready check just to make sure we were here.
Yeah, I figured we might spend another 5 minutes on talking.
Yeah, it wasn't
hopefully
possible
not.
last week.
Hopefully not 5 minutes. Annalyn, are you here?
Want to.
Just waiting on Annalyn.
Dropping a mailbox for anyone.
We'll do another sound summon from Annalyn, maybe.
I don't know why this.
Wookie, you need that sound effect.
Does anyone know where Annalyn is? Any guesses?
Well, she's soon to be in Valdraken, so.
Yep.
Where's my food?
Wait, is she back?
Is that her? Food is for the week.
I was eating while I was reading doing the other heroic.
Annalyn, are you here?
Yep, she's here.
Okay, I hear. Great.
I'm
Okay.
here, I'm here.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so obviously we have a couple of new people, but I also want to clarify what we need to change from yesterday. So really quickly, super high overview. There's 3 phases to this fight. Phase 1, super easy, right? We got through it yesterday, no problem. For the news people, in phase 1, you're going to get a debuff. You have to clear that debuff before the boss transitions into P2. If you don't, you will most likely die. In order to clear it, all you have to do is step into one of the mechanics, either the Flame Breath or the giant disintegration ray that he casts. I'll call it out when you need to hop in. You just need to make sure you get hit by a mechanic to drop the debuff. If you are clearing the debuff by the Flame Breath, do not stand in the Flame Breath for longer than half a second because it will continue to do damage to you. Also, Storm, while I'm doing this, can you set up the enhancement shaman group, please? If you don't already have it set up.
Me.
Okay, so that's P1. P2, a little bit more mechanics. In P2, the whole big concept with that is you can go into the Shadow Realm. When you get 10 stacks of the Shadow debuff, you get sent into the Shadow Realm. And in order to get those stacks, you either need to do one of 2 things. One, you need to get hit by Shadow mechanics, or you need to run and wait on the swirlies on the ground. And I specifically say wait because you can't just run through the swirlies and get stacks. You have to stop on the swirly, let the star fall on you, and you'll get 5 stacks. So a lot of people yesterday we saw were just trying to run through the swirlies and they weren't waiting to get the debuff. So you just have to stand on the swirly, wait for it to fall on you, and you'll get 5 stacks. The reason you want to go to the Shadow Realm is sometimes a bomb will be on the floor, and you have to pick up that bomb and take it with you into the Shadow Realm so it explodes in the Shadow Realm and doesn't, explode outside and kill all of us. While you're in the Shadow Realm, 2 quick things. You can pick up swirlies on the ground to get a haste buff. It stacks all the way up to 10. In order to get out of the Shadow Realm, you have to pick up the 3 giant circle orbs on the ground. You can't miss them. They're really easy to see. And if you don't do that before your debuff ends, you will die in the Shadow Realm. So that is big overview P2. P3, you have the exact same mechanics going on, but now there's a soak mechanic for the raid. So you just have to kind of get close to the raid. It's a meteor soak. As soon as you soak, you have to run out. So I will try to call that. The only other extra mechanic in P3 is, I believe it's called some type of like recklessness. I don't know. He puts a line on you basically. If you get that, you just have to get away from everyone and no one needs to stand in between you and the line. Really simple. So if you have that, don't soak. If you have that, don't pick up the bomb. If you have that, just kind of stand by yourself. And then outside of that, the only last mechanic in P3, and we'll call it out, is he does a giant cast. You have to LOS the cast. If you don't LOS it, you will die. You can basically see like shadow lines on the ground to LOS. You just kind of follow everyone else and you'll be fine. Okay, that's everyone's general raid mechanics. Obviously, I'll call them out. Tanks, just to reiterate, we are using defensives to reduce the damage, but in P2, it's based on distance, and in P3, it's based on using cooldowns, not distance. So just want to clarify that again tonight.
Yep, I got
He
it.
makes a good point. The big AoE soak that we do, if you drop that on the pillars, we can clear them, so we're not having to go fuck ourselves to get behind them, like, to clear up some room on the floor.
Correct. Yep.
Is Tank, do I go behind that pillar or do I just hit AMS?
You need to go behind the pillar. Everyone needs to go behind the
Yeah,
pillar.
because I can use. You think I can just AMS as Shadow Strike, or is it
No.
physical or magic? I'll use both.
If everyone's alive and we have a battle res, you can try it when the boss.
I used the
like,
I used 2 physical ones last time and it did like no damage to the raid, so I'll just do that.
Quick, before we just real quick, before we pull, I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying, Casual, so I apologize. But the soak at the end, in the final phase, are we just gonna have a smaller cohort of people soak that?
The soak at the end. Oh, like
In
the
phase
meteor
3.
soak?
Yes.
We can.
50 and I were talking that if it's just like the melee and some of the close healers and the tanks and the range don't need to move in, that'll really help our DPS.
Yes, if we have enough people to go in, absolutely. But if we're down like half the raid, unless someone can go immune it, right? You can call it out, like say, hey, I got this early, I'm immuning it, that's fine. But if we've got half the raid dead, then we might want to think about either sacrificing it when we get there. But I'll call that out when we get there. So
okay,
that's a good point.
one thing we did absolutely forget right at the very start: the bombs that come out will destroy you if you're standing next to them.
Yes. Dodge AoE. Good call. Okay, everyone's ready. I hope everyone's buffed and got pots, tanks. Hopefully you have assist.
Yep. Good to go.
Palad's gonna take it first.
Let's blast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna watch our feet here.
So good. Oh, it's gone.
The debuff's going out. I forgot to mention, look at your groups. We're gonna clear groups 1, 3, and 5 first. So if you're in groups 2 and 4 and 6, you're not clearing here. You wanna stand in one of these beams or the breath to clear the debuff.
Annalyn, you want to stand still when you have that arrow on you.
Yes. Good call. This is the next groups. Make sure you clear. Remember, we're not moving. Good job.
Wookiees and Mobu, you still have the debuff.
He's gonna do breath. Make sure you get hit by this breath to clear your debuff.
Good job.
Nice. Watch your feet here, guys. There's fire on the ground. Some of you are standing right in it.
Try to move boss a little bit.
You can use a personal here if you need to. We're going to be transitioning to P2. We're going to go into the Shadow Realm first here. Remember, you're just going to collect the 3 orbs to get out. You can also pick up the little swirlies to get a haste buff. Yes, stacks up to 10. You should definitely do that. We're gonna dodge the breath, and then we're gonna kill the adds that spawn instantly. Watch your feet. Bombs coming out. Looks like someone's got it. Thank you, Dream. There's another bomb. Thank you. Should be getting breath soon. Dodge and then kill the adds right away. Big damage on the adds. Watch your feet. Make sure you're interrupting melee. Good job. Going into P3. So remember, we're still gonna get bombs here.
There's gonna be a circle that you run out
pull
of.
you towards the boss here.
He's gonna pull you the other direction.
It's gonna be a
You
big
just quickly
AoE
run out
circle.
of-
Watch your feet.
Watch for the tank frontal as well.
I put a new
Hold
marker on
lust,
me.
hold lust, hold lust. Okay, lust. Kill the adds.
I put 2 defensives up.
Whoever gets this barrage, you just want to run away from the raid.
And this is the phase where we don't have to run away,
There
right?
you go. You're good, 50. Soak, 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 soak this meteor, and then instantly run out of the soak when it's over.
Bombs are
Everyone
up.
out. Good. Yes, bombs are up. If you see the bomb, grab it. Thank you. Yes, get behind a pillar. Get behind a pillar. Good job.
If you
Rinse
put
and
the bomb down, remember,
Don't face the bus.
Hitting the tank up. Get this barrage away from people. You don't have to run far, just make sure no one's in between you and the boss. Out of the circle. Kill the ads. Everyone on the ads.
Alright, I have my defensive ready.
Interrupt, interrupt, interrupt.
We need to get the next so close to these pillars.
Don't be in front of
Bombs
the
are
boss.
going out. I need 2 people to pick up these bombs.
50 quick, we'll get one.
Thank you. There's another bomb, thank you.
50's down.
We're going to be doing the LOS mechanics soon. There is a lock portal up by me. Hellstone if you're low. LOS. Don't be greedy, LOS. Good job.
Don't be in front of the boss. Alright. I'll take it. I got defensive ready.
Go ahead and sacrifice that soak. Just don't run into the raid. Thank you. Nice work. Good job, guys.
GG.
Hell yeah, brother.
Nice.
We just had to learn what to...
Yeah.
Easiest cutting edge of my life right there, guys.
What not to do. Congratulations.
Be sure to open the box to get your skip item too.
Sloppy.
Feels as though it is somewhere beyond.
This
Teeming with
creates anything, right?
dark energy.
Yeah, you can turn it into any piece of tier that you want.
Well, as a reminder, make sure you're writing your tier number that would give you in the note.
That's the Void Touch Curio, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As a reminder, we are prioritizing people that already have tier so we can complete their set as quickly as possible.
Question.
Yes.
What is Void Touched Curio? What does it
That,
do?
you can turn that in and get any piece of tier.
Oh, cool.
It's basically tier.
So did everybody have one in the box? Because I had one that I could just straight up pick up, or did it for some reason just let me pick up the one from the box?
Looks like everyone had one and one dropped from him.
Okay, then I need that pushed back because I didn't roll on anything that expired faster than I thought it was going to.
I did not have one from the box.
I did not get one from the box either.
Same.
Wait, is that what is that intended? Like
No, everybody did not get a piece of tier, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think personal loot, the curio maybe.
Okay.
Because if so, I'd like to roll on the other one because that would be 2 Ps.
when you want zone out and we'll move towards heroic.
Yeah, we'll sort out the loot as it goes along. We have 4 hours. Just don't equip anything if you accidentally stole it. How do we get out of here? Oh.
Oh, yeah, you can talk
Lore.
to Big No.
I'm watching it.
Yep.
I wasn't able, or I didn't, because I was waiting and listening to what people were saying. I didn't actually roll for either of those male pants. This is Shotzi, just throwing that out there.
Can you just? Oh, never mind. I see it. We're good. Thank you.
Wait, I was in that cutscene twice. What the hell?
I was in the front row.
I was in the front row and the second row. Unless someone swap blasted me.
For those of you people that have the pants, pretty much everyone has tier. So are you saying you take off your tier and equip those pants, or are you just gonna hold on to those pants?
What do you
Because
mean?
I would imagine most of you aren't probably dropping your tier pants.
Well, I mean, it's a 4-piece, so I could drop 1 piece and still have my 4-piece from last season.
Same.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So you've got 5 pieces of tier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
With 21 helmet in my bag.
Alright, zone out if you can. You just talk to one of them and it ports you to the beginning of the raid. And we can sort the loot out as we're clearing the trash to heroic.
What can I say, Baldy? Tier pants never dropped for me in gold. Did I miss it in DC, or is he okay?
I'm lagging now at the moment. Trying to fix it. And it started right as we killed the boss, so I'm wondering if it's game related. Doubt it, but
Yeah,
apparently it was.
The soundboard thing gives me Eric Andre show vibes.
Alright, start zoning into the heroic raid.
Don't run to the side. You can use the crystal to teleport straight up.
Really?
Not.
I couldn't
you
click
cannot.
on
Yeah,
it.
about
God damn
that.
it.
Wrong.
We'll be able to after we kill the trash thing, because that's how I got up there last night.
Make sure
Well,
everyone's out of
on
normal.
Tuesday, I mean.
Excited to hit 600k HP. Clutch is gonna be like, wait, what? You're tanking? Nope.
Don't forget your go-go juice at the bottom of the stairs.
I had to turn back RC loot up because I had that fucking shit on in my other DK's raid, and I was so pissed when we killed the first boss.
I'm with your other Are you cheating on us?
I've got 2 DKs.
He has 2 DKs.
I know.
This one
Oh, leave me alone. I
actually
don't have
did more
pot.
damage than the other one. The other one has more haste. This one has more crit.
Where are you guys going down
Yeah, I was
there?
gonna say, like, isn't it back here?
You gotta
Bro,
go
I was
all
just
the way up
following
around
the
the side.
fastest.
I love seeing your
know
little markers
who
on the
was
map.
following
Everyone's
me.
going a different direction.
Oh my gosh.
Go outside.
There's this little chain you
Oh,
crawl up
no.
near Rashok.
Oh,
Yeah,
this one
this
probably
is-
did more damage because
Here,
it's
we
a
can-
437 weapon.
I got him. We'll start summoning them up onto the chain.
Yes.
This
2 mages
actually-
and a warlock. I'm not sure we could take on this trash.
Yeah, 2 mages and a warlock walk into a bar.
Alright, I'm gonna
Ouch.
summon a tank for my own protection here.
This really is giving me Tomb of Sargeras vibes. Holy shit.
We're the chain gang. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a log.
Mally, did you log it with like 14 Mythic Plus instances too?
Just one.
Just one.
Just
Okay,
one.
that's better. That's better.
Not bad.
I'm improving.
We're getting there.
God, I loved Antorus.
And Taurus loved you.
No, it didn't.
Maybe
I
it
was the-
did. Maybe
I
it's
was
just
the-
shy about its feelings.
I was that prop pally that did piloting on that one boss. I
Rhapsody got the curio.
Yeah, I have a curio in my bag. I don't know why.
Oh, I think I know what happened there. So the curio is personal that we can trade to anyone. So anyone that got it can trade it to someone. So like,
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Well, yeah, how many did
we may.
get?
How many did we get? So like, just put something in chat if you
We
got.
got 2 to loot, it looks like. Rav and Nola, right?
So if it's just Rav and me, then we should figure out who get those pieces.
Yeah, for sure.
Saying we have one extra, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Okay, that's fine.
It is definitely weird that those are personal loot, though. Thank God we can trade them.
Do you think it's weird though? Cause like in pugs and stuff like that, it's like the skin off of Razageth for the mount. You know, some people have really bad luck with rolls and it actually gets them shot at. Obviously,
I mean, all that is a roll just internally.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that it's personal loot and that it's tradable, not that it's personal.
It's very likely not personal loot. It's very likely that RC Loot Council is not programmed to handle it correctly. RC Loot Council is supposed to auto pass and then make it where you do not loot.
Well,
But
if
RC Loot Council is not working.
If you do slash loot and look at the oh, it doesn't work anymore. Never mind.
And I'm gonna put a few markers around the room here real quick.
Anyway.
Can I have a summon, please?
Yeah, we just finished trash.
Okay.
I'm gonna give my curio to Wookiees.
No, just give it to Mally.
No, that's already been
Wookiees won.
Oh,
Wookiees
okay.
got the first roll, so whoever gets the second one just trade with Rav.
So who received the pants?
Which
Should be able to check.
Also, guys, you can use /RC history to see all loot history, see who gets what, and it's logged for as long as you maintain the data in your WTF.
Yes.
It's not in anyone's mail, is it?
if it is, it probably wouldn't be tradable anymore. But it said Unleashed was the last one to roll when it took away the roll from me.
I hit the pass on everything.
What gear are we looking for?
There's 2 of the Scale Commander Eben.
Yes, Annalyn looted one, and Shinuz looted one.
Okay, so that's okay because they're supposed to receive those, but I don't think they actually got them though. Like that's where they were assigned, but I don't think they actually went there.
50, what's the command that you said?
/RC history, but that's assignments. Are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You guys need to disambiguate when you're talking about who looted. Are you saying physically looted off the box, or who got the item from council?
Yeah, I'd only ask if somebody else got the loot, not me.
Disambiguate.
That's an SAT word.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can figure out this loot during the
don't worry
trash.
about it.
We're wasting time.
Help me summon, please.
Yeah.
Was everyone here when we pulled this on Tuesday? Is anyone new? Or did you were here? Shut up.
Be new. I think that'd be it.
Okay, no worries. I'll just kind of give everyone the refresher really quick. So this is Skarn with his V. Purely single target, except adds will spawn periodically. I wouldn't spec AoE, I would still spec single target because we're just cleaving down the adds or focusing them down as quickly as possible. We're lusting on pull. Tanking the boss around the outside, he's going to spawn 2 traps, and then the 3rd trap will be random. Just remember we have to kill the golems when I say to swap. And then for those of you who weren't aware, when you loot the golem, in order to clear the trap, you have to click on the middle trap, like the literal, like actual item the trap is in the middle, and then use your hotkey bar, and that'll clear the trap. Other than that, the big thing here is just going to be clearing the traps in the middle first. And off tanks or anyone with a physical immunity can clear the bombs that spawn on the floor. And then last big reminder, what wiped us last Tuesday when we were making the transition, we were taking a lot of damage in between the flames on the ground and the traps that were spawning. So let's just try to maximize that.
And Tanks, if you could, when we move the boss back after one of the big explosions, make sure
Yeah,
we're trying
move it away
to
from the raid.
utilize Well, yeah, but I'm just gonna say, let's utilize the space in the room. So let's say if I'm here at yellow and these
Yeah,
two
move it close
squares
to the
are on
bombs.
fire,
Close to
then
already
this
existing fire.
one, yeah. We were leaving big gaps, which was using up more of the space. So, yep.
Do we have a cauldron we already dropped?
No.
We do not.
Alright. My alchemy is not high enough to make the ring 3 yet.
We have a bunch of people missing food, so make sure you guys eat.
East. Which corner are you going to drag it to? I think we started at like purple and then we went towards blue, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so let's try to just keep that same pattern.
Yep, probably gonna put it right about here at the start, work my way purple, and then Dream, can you pull me still?
Yeah. Just tell me when.
Are we dragging the boss left or right?
From purple to blue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A couple random lock portals.
You could just do like a quadrant crisscross, 4 corners kind of thing.
That one looks good.
Mally, whenever you're ready, let me know. Okay, tanks on you. Remember, we're lessening on pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread out. There's a knockback here. Traps are going out. Perfect. Bombs are going out. Is the off tank clear?
Boss, real quick.
There's one more bomb out here. Needs to be cleared.
Got it.
Thank you. Moving them. Good job. That's great.
Both of them are spawning.
Move them out. Yeah, move them just. Yeah, there you go. Swap to the ads. Kill the ads immediately. We're going to be transitioning soon to the opposite side. I believe soon. I think it does at 100 energy. Yep. You're swapping sides. Yep, that's fine. Golems are out. We want to clear knockback here. We want to clear the inside runes first, and then get the outside ones. So possibly the ones right up here. Bombs. Yeah, I'll get them. Good job. We get knocked back. Traps. Moving the boss. That's okay. Yeah, go ahead and wipe.
What killed like 5 people there? Was it
The debuffs?
melee?
The melee debuffs. They kind of just stood there.
The embers.
Whatever goes around the melees.
Yeah, we need to be careful with those.
Yeah, like if it makes more sense to me that if there's nowhere else to stand and the 2 people that get out and let everybody else DPS, then just 2 people DPS and everybody else gotta get out. That doesn't make
a lot of
sense.
Yeah. Ideally, one melee gets it, and then everybody just kind of moves away from that.
Well, that time there was 2 of them, and we were backed into that corner, and like it was either we just all had to get out, and the 2 with the debuff stayed in.
I walked into a bomb when I was running away from the wall exploding on us. So it technically saved us from wiping.
We'll go with that.
you get the res, Mezzy?
Oh.
Yeah, I was typing, sorry.
And Mezzy, what killed you there?
It looked like he just had a little bit of lack of healing.
Yeah, blast wave, time dilation. That's alright. Mm-hmm.
Was it more the ranged classes that were out of your healing range?
Yeah.
Okay. So just be mindful, everybody.
Unleashed whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Time to analyze your threshold for pain.
Knock back.
Go ahead and taunt.
Traps, move the boss.
Yeah, before the sound even comes out, you can move her.
Remember, we want to keep the boss on the edge here. Yep, there you go. Drag him closer to the edge, if you can.
Remind me to adjust something in Bigwigs after we do this pull.
Bombs are out.
It's res ready.
I got him. Thank you. Knockback. Traps. Move the boss. Thank you. Golems. Quickly swap. Kill the golems. Everyone on the golems.
Green, get ready.
There's two in the back. We can get some grips. That'd be fantastic. Good job.
Sorry, I had the mic. Ooh.
That's okay. Watch your feet. We're swapping. Oh, tank's down.
We must have just wiped. We have no res.
Yeah, I was like focused on grips, and then fire was all over me by the.
Yeah, I actually think it's a bad idea to grip those ads.
I was
We
about
grip
to
them into
say.
the fire, and we can't DPS them.
Yeah.
Gripping
Might
is
as well-
fine, but you
To
don't
the
grip them
middle.
into the boss. You grip them to the center. Yeah.
Yeah, grip them to the middle of the
Why
room.
even
We
the center?
grip
Just leave them where they're at. They'll get burned by
Yeah,
range
like
by
the
the
whole
time.
raid
is-
is.
Like by
Yeah, the whole
we
raid
don't
is
even
there.
we don't even need them until after the fire anyway. So like it's
Yeah, it just, the grips need to be a judgment call. If they're in a bad spot, grip them. If they're
I
not,
think grips are good, but
leave
just
'em.
not at that point. At that point, I had to get out
Yeah.
of the fire.
well, what's the point in even bringing them over there? Is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like
We
we're
just want
going
that.
to the other side of the room.
Yeah, let's not. Can we not have him at, like, we have him at the wall at the beginning, but then maybe move him towards the center more.
No, because you want the center to be clear for transitions and
Yeah, but you also want to not get
no,
lit on fire.
'cause the healers and range are standing in the middle, so they shouldn't even be near a trap.
And you got 3 people that can
What's your
yank you
question,
out of there.
Red?
Alright, I got an idea.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Proc, they like glow, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's a
Mhm.
visual
So-
indicator.
We should try and not. So when the fucking audio cue says traps, you should look underneath you and try not to take dot
What's the
damage.
name
'Cause
of the fire circles that go on the ground? The name of
Dragon
the
Fire Trap.
yeah,
the things
it's
that
just
you can mouse over?
these traps right here.
Alright, cool. Now we're solid.
So
Let's go.
range, try not to take 2 stacks of that dot, because if you get 2 stacks, it's like really hard to heal through.
Also, as a general reminder, when the boss hits 100 energy, we're phasing. It's the same every pull. So no one should be surprised when half the room lights on fire. Also, tanks, as soon as you see the DBM for traps, move the boss away.
How much energy? Until when the light.
100%.
So half the platform gets fucking covered.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Knock back.
Head taunt.
Yeah, it's one of the priests of that.
Traps. Move the boss.
Actually distracted me.
We're gonna have bombs going out. This should be the off tank clearing them. There's gonna be 3 of them.
Back more.
There's 3 every time.
It's fine, where is
I got him in range.
Thank you. Knock back. We're gonna get the traps, and then we're gonna get golems, and then we're gonna transition to the other side. So get ready to transition. We're almost transitioning. Kill the golems.
Yep.
Transitioning. Watch your feet. Good job. There's one golem up, needs to die. Knockback. We're gonna get bombs soon. Gotta pull the boss closer to the edge if we can now. Oh, that was a bomb that went off. Okay, couple of things. Let's see. Let me pull this up.
Yeah, I got TPM timers that are bigwig timers, and if you're talking, then I'm going to hear your voice and not my timer. So like the minor position of the boss, like
It does make a difference though, Clutch. Like the last time, the ones that spawned were not along the perimeter. When you said that boss positioning was fine, it was one towards the inner circle, and then I had to go disable that one. So it is very important that we get the outer perimeter ones to light up.
Right.
So.
Also, the one thing I'll point out, really the only thing that I'm kind of upset about, is if I look at damage taken to the golems on that specific pull, there is a huge disparity between everyone in the raid. And that golem lasted way too long. So when the golems spawn, you guys need to switch to the golems and kill the golems.
I mean, that's easy to say that, but melee, when that shit's just sitting in the
The number one damage to golems on that pull is a melee, so there is no excuse. You have to kill the golems, because we have to get the traps down so the tanks have a path to move the boss. If we don't, the tanks are going to have no room to move the boss. Yes, it is unfair to melee, but you still have to switch.
There also is one that spawns like right next to the boss every single time. You can just turn and start clapping it.
Ideally, what we want to do, for those of you who are actually killing the golems and are picking up the loot, thank you. Ideally, what we want to do, if there isn't a trap directly in the middle, we want to clear the traps that are essentially in front of the boss where we would be walking, if that makes sense.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet. Knock back. Traps. We're gonna get bombs in 5 seconds. Bombs are out. Knock back.
Move just a little bit.
Traps. We're going to be transitioning. Golems are up. Make sure we're swapping. Get ready to transition. Transition. Can you battle as a healer, please?
got him.
Knock back. Traps. bombs.
Got it.
Thank you. We have another set of bombs. That was quick. And we're gonna get a knockback here too. Oh, traps and knockback. Golems are spawning, and then we're transitioning. So kill the golems, and then we're going to transition sides.
There's bombs.
Yes, bombs are up. If you can clear them, please clear the bombs. Watch your feet. Traps are spawning. We're going to knock back here. Watch your feet.
Still a golem up.
Please kill the golem.
Activating trap.
Ideally, we want to clear the traps right in front of the boss here. We should be getting a knockback soon. There is one more bomb up. It's by blue. Someone needs to clear it. Thank you. Move the boss. And it's going to be white. So go ahead and white, but that is prog, so good job. Reddit, can you do me a favor and take off push to talk? Because I hear you pressing the keyboard the whole pull.
Nice.
No, you're good. That is prog, so good job, guys. I think our first transition was better. I think what we need to do is obviously what I'd like to see, and I know it's really hard, tanks. When we make that first transition, if you're looking at the map now, you guys kind of started around green, and then what happened was we kind of ran out of tight room there by the time we got to yellow, but we had all of like the blue side open. So if you can, right, once we get knocked, pull it all the way back to that open side, and we'll continue to walk the same direction, if that makes sense. I believe we should have enough time to get over there before traps go out.
Does anyone else have some trouble clicking on the trap and having it target? Because I feel like I spend like 20 seconds just trying to get the thing to use on the bomb. I'm losing so much DPS and so like, there's got to be a better way. Does anyone anyone think of a better way? Is there like a macro or something to target it?
If you keybind your extra action button and you mouse over the one you want to target and then press that keybind, that was what was working for me whenever I do it.
Okay.
I need like 20 seconds.
Question for the tanks. I've been using Life Cocoon when you have to go and soak those bombs. Do you feel like that's necessary?
If I'm not tanking the boss and you see me running toward it, it's helpful. If I am taking the boss, I don't really care because I could just Death Strike.
Okay. Because we get people who will randomly take like huge spikes of damage, and it can save people.
I would use it on those people.
Okay. Okay.
I'm never gonna run into a bomb if I think it's gonna kill me.
Gotcha.
Pretty much the same.
What? What'd you say?
I said pretty much the same.
Oh, I thought you said Dream was saying. I was like, wasn't saying anything.
What the fuck you said?
Alright, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze the threshold for pain.
Knock back. We're gonna get the traps in 5 seconds. We're gonna get bombs in 5 seconds. Ready to clear those. Here's the bombs, and we're getting knocked back soon. Knock back. Traps. We're gonna get golems, and then we're gonna transition sides. So make sure we kill the golems here. Kill the last golem, please.
Sorry, Mitzi.
I'll take the boss back to blue.
Yep. Back to blue, quickly if we can. We're gonna get knocked back.
There's a bomb up.
See if we can clear the one in the middle here. There is a bomb. Nope, we're good. We're gonna get another set of bombs, I believe. Yep, bombs just come out. We need these cleared. Thank you. There's 2 left. 1 left. I don't know where it is though. We're getting knocked back. There's knockback. Good. Yeah, I didn't see one either, Storm. It said there was one left. But...
It was. It despawned. It was in man.
It's at 90 energy.
Bombs. We're gonna get bombs here. Clear these bombs immediately, and then we're gonna get golems, and then we're gonna swap. So same thing. Kill the golems. Make sure we're swapping sides here.
Melee, when that golem dies, someone in melee needs to pick it up. Because ranged are not going to be in there.
Kill the other ads. Knockback. Watch your feet. Hellstone if you're low. Bombs are up. We need these cleared. We've got 2 bombs in melee. Kind of in the range group here.
Hunters, anybody?
Tanks, hunters. I got 1 left. Thank you. Traps. Ideally, we don't want the tank to have to run out to do that. Tanks, we want to go left now. We're kind of caught in a little trap here. We want to go the other way. Watch your feet. Bombs, we need these bombs cleared. I got 2 bombs up. 1 bomb up. It's backed by purple. We're gonna get golems, and then we're gonna transition.
Sacrifice myself.
Thank you. Tank sound, just keep going. That's okay, keep going. Kill the ads. Kill the ads. Let's practice.
Stun them, CC these ads. Stun them here. Use your buttons.
It's okay. That was good. That was prog. 18%. So I don't know who was tanking, but did you see how when we made the first transition, we wanted to basically just take the boss back to where we were because we had that whole side of the room to work with. Ideally, we want to do that every time we transition. You just want to kind of look for the longest open path and take him that way. Now also, when the bombs go out, technically, the off tank every time should be getting them. Unless it's like way out in Narnia, right? So when I say bombs are out, whoever the off tank is, you need to run out and you need to soak the bombs. Yes, we have hunters. Yes, we have paladins.
If the first 3 are all really close to the boss, that time on the first 3, I got 2 of them, and Hunter used shell. I could have got that 3rd one because it's really close to the boss. If they're far away from the boss, those are the ones I can't really do shit about.
Yes, yeah, I will agree. If it's really far away, I'll call for someone to get it, but if it's in relatively close range, the off tank should be getting all the bombs.
What is the debuff that the bombs put on you?
It's not the bombs, it's the trap.
Yeah,
So it killed me twice.
Oh, so the red fire puts a debuff on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
the bomb I think just does deals
The bomb
damage
did
to
put
you,
a
I think.
debuff on me.
The bomb puts like a 3-second dot on you.
Okay, it's a 3-second dot, right?
So
Something like
just
that.
just as a point of reference, when Casual yells out traps, everybody needs to look in the square they're standing in, and this little thing, it glows bright orange, and that means this whole platform is going to turn into fire. And I see people just waiting until it turns and then move, and it's really hard to heal through that. Huge dot.
Yeah, I'm trying to call it like 5 seconds before too to give you guys enough time.
Repair if you need to.
Dream and Adikia. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here. I didn't see the thing to
Oh, you're
click
good.
ready. I'm looking at shit.
Okay, everyone's here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to analyze
We get knockback. We get traps. We're gonna get bombs in 5 seconds. Here's the bombs. We're gonna get knockback.
I got the third one, just give me a second.
Knockback. Traps. After these traps, we're getting golems, and we're transitioning to the other side.
Someone in melee, pick up that golem when it dies.
You can go to the other side. The blue. Actually, you want me to go to blue?
Yes, when we come back.
I'll
Watch
get
your
these.
feet.
I'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Watch your feet here. Watch the fire. Watch the fire. Good.
Boom, I did 2 of them.
We got bombs out, and we're gonna get a knockback.
I'll get it.
One more bomb. Perfect.
Fuck. They hit hard.
Get the tank up, please.
Press him quickly.
Drag him back to the wall. There you go. We're gonna get bombs coming out. I got one kind of in the range group here. We're gonna get knockback. Thank you. We might get traps or knockback. Here's traps and knockback. Good, we're going to get golems soon, very soon, and we're gonna transition. Bombs are out. These bombs need to be cleared.
Golems are out.
Swap to the golems. We're transitioning. Oh.
We
Watch
moved
your
the
feet.
bosses. Yeah, a little too early there, but it's okay.
That's okay. We're good. We're good. Knock back. We don't have a res. That's okay. Just keep going for a little bit. Yeah. So in that case, we just need to wait before we move the boss out. We need to wait till the fire hits the room. Just go ahead and wipe. We don't have a res for a long time.
It's a great, right? The room still looks great though. There's almost no things. This looks great.
Yep.
I did 4 of them.
Only 4?
Yeah.
I did 2 or 3.
As my melee
I love doing the little things.
It is fun actually.
This was the only outcome.
So we lost the
don't have
tanks
it full
twice there. So was that the bomb you were picking up that time that killed you?
Yeah,
the second death was tactical destruction.
Yeah. The first one was the bomb. The second one was, as 50 said.
It was bomb with some. It's bomb with something else. Let me see what it was.
It was a 1 million tactical destruction. It's the big fire thing.
Yeah, I feel like the boss is being like tanked in that sometimes, not every time, but like sometimes
I
it's
keep
like
on
deep in there. And it's just...
thinking like I wanna when we get to close to like 90 energy, I wanna, instead of being like, I'm gonna have the boss in the same position, but I'm gonna spin and be on this side instead of being here where I'm totally fucked.
Yeah, as long as you can get the tank, as long as you can get the boss to where it needs to go, when it needs to go, and nothing else happens, I don't care which direction you're facing, because there's no like frontal or anything we have to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but the past couple pulls, it feels like that fire's been coming out farther and farther.
It's random where it spawns.
Like, it goes further as we get further in the fight.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the big fire. Yeah.
Didn't really notice it until
Until we prog?
Yeah.
And we get farther? Knock back. Traps. Good job. We're gonna get bombs in 5 seconds. Bombs are coming out. We're gonna knock back in 3 seconds. I lied. Now we're getting knocked back.
Go back.
There's 2 bombs left, 1 bomb left. Thank you. Traps. We're gonna get golems spawning, and then we're gonna transition. So make sure we're swapping. Get ready to transition. We've got 2 bombs left that need to be cleared. It's kind of in the fire right now.
Got it.
Thank you. Good job. Going back to blue. Quickly,
Be mindful
quickly,
of not.
quickly.
You're gonna go on the lookout. Oh, good.
I'm good.
Traps.
Should have trusted.
If we can, try to clear this middle one in the future. We're gonna get bombs in 2 seconds. Bombs are out.
Redstone, we need.
1 more bomb. Nope, we're good. I guess my tracker's off, I don't know. We're gonna get, looks like traps and then knockback. Here's the knockback first. We should get traps right after this. There's traps. Then we are going to get bombs. And then we're gonna have golems come, and then we are transitioning. So kill the golems.
Hold stones if you get low.
I got these.
Use the personal on this transition too if you need it.
Golem near blue. Can someone do a range? Oh, perfect.
We're gonna knock back.
2 golems up. One golem far.
Yep, he's got it. Good. Thank you for getting the bomb. There's 1 left. Thank you.
Watch the knockback. Don't get knocked into fire.
We're gonna have traps and knockback. Traps first. Knockback here. Bombs. These need to be cleared. We're down a tank. Keep going. We're gonna get knockback and then golems. Okay, no knockback, it stays, that's fine. We're gonna transition, golems are coming out, get ready to swap, kill the ad. We are transitioning. Traps, also watch your feet. Get these golem downs, here's the knockback. There's a bomb up.
Keep Unleashed alive.
I grieved that hell so
Can
hard.
someone clear this bomb here back in range, please?
Okay.
Keep comms clear.
Thank you. We're gonna get, looks like traps. Should be next.
There's a bomb in the back.
Traps. There's a bomb. I'll get it. I'll just. Oh, someone's got it.
I got it.
Good. We're gonna get bombs next. We need these bombs cleared. We're gonna get a knockback as well.
Just sacrifice yourselves and kill them.
Yep. Just walk into them.
We got this. Keep going.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go.
Okay. Just so this doesn't start getting a problem, if you are not raid lead or anything to do with it or tanks, do not talk anymore.
Whoa.
Like, unless it's making like a big helpful, like I'm taking this because I'm going to die, there's way too much chatter and people are getting excited and tanks can't communicate.
Well, 1 was dead, so they didn't really need to communicate. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But I know, but you can't, like, if people are just like talking under their breath and on open mics, like it's not.
Yeah, especially when in that situation, right? Where like I need to be able to call something out in the last, 10%. Again, remember this is only heroic, so we don't have to get too excited.
That early death I had, there was a bomb thrown directly on top of me, and I couldn't pop a defensive in time. I was in the middle of my ramp and couldn't move.
Just get out now. Please leave.
It was a needless battle res if I had quicker reaction time. Just wanted to let you know.
Here's a
If
portal.
Unleashed didn't get 100 healing parse, I'm gonna eat my fucking pants.
I don't know, my parse. Maybe, I don't know.
Unleashed. No, I mean.
96.
Every,
Damn.
DK is gonna get.
I love doing the bombs there. I even killed myself in the last one. Just it was so far away. I don't know how it was like that far.
Let's go ahead and clear trash. Move on to the next boss.
This trash takes a while, by the way.
Yes.
Well, good job. That wasn't too horrible. That'll get so easy with gear because you'll have like one knockback set, one set of golems, and it'll be dead.
Hey Rav, can you hit me up?
And I'm not trying to be a bitch. I just want to nip it in the butt before it gets worse. Appreciate and love you all.
Oh, you just walked over my dead body is all, Rav.
Oh.
Everyone else did too, so I was like, alright, I feel you.
Did you not get the res?
Well, I was at the bottom of the
Ah.
yeah.
Bottom of the poop chute.
Bottom of the buddy boy.
The Isles have awakened. Go in service.
I'm telling you, that model is 3 times the size when it's in the lava than when it gets up on the platform.
It absolutely is. You are 100% correct.
Oh shit! Wow, just crit errored.
Ooh.
Did too much damage.
That's sick. That hasn't happened in like a few years.
Oh, my favorite boss.
Yeah, this will be fun.
I'm assuming it's harder than normal.
It's not.
I think this one's easier than the last one. It seems that way. I don't know.
This one should be easier, I would imagine, with more people. Whereas I think the last one we just fought is probably harder with more people because there's less room to work with.
That sounds right.
That sounds about right, yeah.
It's my
Everything's almost on
casual.
20 players, you know.
That's my casual rating senses.
I think it's funny that this guy doesn't actually get new mechanics on Heroic.
Can I grab a summon? Push up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the real thing Hunter should be able to tame is the long dogs.
The long dongs?
The long dogs.
Oh, got excited there for a second.
Same difference.
Same or different?
Same difference.
Is it same, or is it different?
Different, same.
Yes.
Okay, is everybody? Good, when you're not here?
I'm here now.
I summoned him.
Okay. By the way, let's see. Wookiees, who are you soul stoning?
Green.
Okay. Okay, everyone's here. Perfect. Alright, so for those of you who weren't here yesterday, we did this boss on normal, and it was like easier than the first boss. The big difference in this fight now is you get a debuff stack when you soak the fire. So ideally, you want to soak the fire, and then not soak the fire, and then soak the next round of fires. I believe that's the way to do it, unless I'm missing something.
I think stacks are permanent, right?
Oh,
No,
are
it's
they?
Yeah.
It might have been mythic, I don't know.
It's a different stack, I think. If it's the thing I believe you're talking about.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. Ideally, it's the same as normal. Tank and Spank, he does a knockback, dodge frontal. Let's see, there's a taunt swap after incinerating Maws. There's a single soak, like a personal soak, and then when you drop the pools, you want to stand in them to clear the pools, and you get a stack. You don't want to get to 25 debuff stacks, though. If you get to 25, you die. So let's give it a pull, and we'll figure it out. Lesson on pull here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
These are personal soaks. There's one in front of the boss. I need a melee to grab that one. Thank you. Just try to clear that pool out as quickly as you can. Good.
If you drop this, soak it.
Yes. Soak these pools. Watch the frontal. Job 50, thank you. You take debuffs from that?
Yeah, they fall off though.
Okay. That one isn't soaked in melee fully, it's growing again.
Soak. I believe, yep, personal soaks. Make sure
Everyone
you get these
needs to be
soaked.
soaked.
Dodge frontal.
Don't take too many stacks of that.
Yeah,
Kicks
no one
hard.
was- yeah, no one is soaking. I think
Okay,
I need
no one-
lots of soak, yeah.
Yeah, if you see a pool on the ground, guys, you want to go and soak on it. I shouldn't have to run halfway across the room to soak it. There's a lot of you on that side.
Soak now.
This is the knockback. Do not get knocked back off the platform. And we're soaking. We're going to clear the pool. Yeah.
Oh wow, he did that with parry and my trinket hook.
More soaks here.
There's one here. Great, you got it.
We need a soak here on the corner. Soaks. Try to soak these. Good job. Dodge the frontal. Okay, everyone go ahead and just jump off. That's the fight. So the key here is anytime you see one of these pools on the ground, like right now, soak. Specifically range, if it's in the range stack, range you need to be prioritizing it. Melee, if it's close to the melee stack, melee you need to be running over and soaking on it.
Do we have a recommended amount of stacks to take at a time?
Not more than 20, that killed me.
No, I mean like to actually be effective.
Well, if everyone does it, you're only going to get 5 or 6 stacks. But if it's only 2 or 3 people, you're going to get like 18 stacks. So that's why he needs. Everyone needs to just do it, and then it falls off before the next set comes out.
Yeah.
So.
I'm more asking what is a safe amount to soak
15,
before I need to get the fuck out.
10 is safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say 'cause I got up. I got up pretty high and I was dying very, 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 very fast.
Watch the boss. Watch the boss.
It doesn't fall off by the time the next one comes out. The idea is to split the raid into 2 groups. One split or one soaks, then the next one soaks, so that you avoid getting too many stacks.
Well, we can definitely do that as soon as everyone starts soaking. Once everyone actually uses their brain and soaks, then we can split the raid up.
The reason that
None
10
of
is
the soaks were mattering.
Yes,
They will-
there were
they
people
will,
that
though.
died
It
because
gives the
nobody
boss
helped.
energy. If the
That-
boss touches one.
Yeah, the reason that 10 is the safe number is because if everyone has 10 stacks, that's about as much as the healers can handle.
Garrison Dwarf, I don't know where you're dead at. I've tried rezzing twice and I don't know where you're at.
Oh,
Also, 50 makes a good point. You don't have to take your soak all the way out. That is a very good point. As long as you're not dropping it on top of someone.
I mean, you don't really have to take it out at all if they're actually so cool.
Correct.
Just say, is it really an issue if we drop it on top of someone because they're supposed to be soaking anyways?
Well,
Just
no, you don't want to drop it
stack
just
them
for
all
the
up.
application, but you're fine. Like, just don't run them super far out. But the other thing is also at the end of the fight, we have the option to stop soaking.
Correct.
Where it
When we
needs
get
to.
there, yes, yes.
Like soak early to make sure that we have plenty of space to not soak later.
I mean, half the raid was dead for a vast majority of that fight, and we got him to like what?
45.
44, yeah, 45%. So.
And the other thing, you need to go soak in the dead center of it if you're trying to get rid of it, because a lot of people would soak until it was 2-3 in-game yards out and then leave. But
And
it's
then it
because
just
it's just shrunk to the dead center, and then it just climbs back up.
And whatever you do not drop it on the boss.
Correct. If it touches the boss, he gets energy.
Red beast is down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, pulling to the side stuff.
Soaks. Make sure we stack and clear these when they spawn.
They don't need to go too far out.
Breath.
Sorry, watch your feet. Again, make sure we clear these soaks out. Don't leave until they disappear on the ground. Soaks. Personal soaks here. Watch the frontal. Everyone should have low of these stacks. Make sure we're soaking. This is the stomp. Do not get knocked off. Personal soaks here. Make sure, don't run that too far. Don't run it too far out. Make sure we're soaking this. Soak. These stacks go away, by the way. So if we soak them quickly, they'll go away by the time the next one comes up. Make sure we're soaking here. These are personal soaks here as well. Make sure we have one in each. Good. Dodge the frontal. Make sure we soak these. This is a stomp, do not get knocked off. This is soaks.
One bad tank, one bad tank.
Good job, good call. This should be the last soak here. There's no reason not to soak these. If you soak these, pop a personal. Dodge the breath, and that's a wrap. You know, I know this fight is under tune, but I think this fight definitely is a lot easier with a lot of people.
I was gonna say, soaking is way better.
Sarkareth lies just below.
GG's. That's really good, guys.
It's disappointing too because that's my favorite boss, and he's so easy.
We haven't done him on Mythic yet.
Oh, I imagine on Mythic he's really fucking hard because your stacks probably like don't go away or something.
Yeah, something like that. You probably have to.
If I release them, I'm gonna be like right here.
I imagine they.
I'm resing right here.
twice as long.
You should get it.
It's supposed to be a really tight DPS check as well, and I think the stacks are supposed to last longer because they did on PTR.
I think that's the thing. All the things say it's a DPS and healer check, so that's probably what it's going to be on Mythic for sure.
By the way, sorry, Storm. I didn't know which my totally lost it where we were on the map. I thought that was definitely the top.
Oh, it's fine. I was like, where are we going? I was just sad I died. I dropped my own pool, and then I was staying in the middle, and I got a lot of stacks, and the knockback just killed me flat out.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
I want to see what that Shadow Flame Wraith enchant looks like. I want to see it. It's gonna be that magenta, orange glow.
It looks pretty neat, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm probably gonna die. Help! When you blink in the lava, it sends you all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, Leap does that. Because I leap and I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh. Thank you. clear this trash, then we'll take a break. Oh, Melly died.
50, what's the reason for that? Is it just to help with the wall?
The tank debuff apparently doesn't drop quickly enough with 2 tanks.
It's overtuned is what you're saying.
Probably so.
3 tank fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that's not the way they want to intend it, but...
I don't know, bro. Brood was a 3 tank fight. For most mythic clears.
Better get it before they hot fix it and make it impossible to do that like they did with boss in Eternal Palace.
An ad running
Void
around
one.
punching people in the head.
Yeah, I don't think pulling the whole room was a smart idea here.
I don't think we're all here.
Well, yes, but...
It's okay, we've got a soul stone.
It was a twofold problem.
The solution is be here for trash.
I can res somebody for mass res.
I'm also soul stoned, so.
Or just spam Grief Torch over and
mind.
over.
They teleport up.
Oh. Alright, that's cool.
Yeah, don't release. They've not reset yet. Stay dead.
They're just like waiting at the door. They're targeting Nola.
Oh god, they just ported up to the last boss platform to try to kill me.
That's what we just said.
Alright.
No, you need to die.
They're still not reset.
Nola, just die.
And they're reset.
It takes me. I have to get killed like 3 times. I'm sorry.
Die.
Save me. I'm behind a brute.
I do want to say we have had, I think, this might make 4 or 5 sets now in the raid. So again, the goal is to try to get people 4 set ASAP, and then obviously when we re-clear again, we'll have another round of people getting tier. But obviously, it definitely helps, specifically when we look at fights that are super hard, like the boss that we just fought.
Yeah.
That guy was tough.
I'm glad we were geared for that, because...
That was a big gear check on that one.
Let's pull the right group only, and then maybe pull the rest.
Yeah, so they put the banners down and they wreck melee.
I think it's one named mob at a time, ideally.
Oh, I expect Rain of Fire. Now we're not pulling everything.
You weren't here when we put it all last time.
Well, that's why you guys wiped, obviously.
Obviously.
Clearly, it was a skill issue.
Come on, man.
I need to figure out like what I can change my PI to. I'm bored of this one.
You could always say, like, you have PI.
I could, but that's no fun. I need people to whinge whenever they see it.
Oh, trust
Whinge
me.
or cringe?
I
I do
cringe every
every
time
time.
I see yours.
Cringe, you just add an uwu. That's all you have to do.
You
don't
can
have to do
literally
anything,
say
it's
like,
fine how it is.
"Do you want to be my Discord kitten, Uwu?"
Ooh,
No, no,
that's
no.
a good one. I like that. I like that.
You're welcome.
Nope, don't ever give me PI, ever.
Can I ask
See,
what
that's the reaction I'm looking for.
Yep.
What does uwu mean?
Ooh,
Oh,
I'll tell you when
Terry.
you're older.
Yeah, that's a question you don't ask.
It's an emoticon. It's
There's no way it
literally like.
I don't know what it is.
It's a little
Uwu.
face. It's a little
Okay,
cute
so
face.
the eyes are supposed to be like you're looking down, but you have your eyes closed and you have like a cat. So it's like this, but looking down with your eyes closed.
It's
This one
notoriously
with
used
your
by
eyes open.
furries is the bottom line.
Storm,
Yes.
I just sent it.
Oh,
to
and furries are people that.
Don't
yes.
call them people.
It's
Yes.
animals.
Yeah,
I
they're
do
not
know
really
that.
people.
I'm sorry, I'm not as young as you all,
Damn.
so.
Hey, Terry didn't know what Zaddy meant until like 6 months ago.
I didn't know what Riz meant until my students explained it to me.
Okay, I don't know what that means. That's a weird one.
I don't know what any of those words mean, Storm. So
My college
And you're
students
better
make me
off for
color.
not knowing.
yeah.
I felt bad I had to fail a few of them today.
Did they
They
not?
deserve
Never
it.
mind.
Tell them stop sucking.
Yes, it was my intro class. It's so easy. They just don't come, or they just miss an exam, and I'm just like, I can't do anything.
They tell their parents.
That you were the worst professor ever.
Exactly. They blame
But
me.
you
for-
didn't tell them that they were going to have an exam. It was a pop exam. 'Cause, you know, who started that?
Storm, do you have a rate my professor
Oh,
rating?
look, the Curio just came up for roll.
Excellent. Need
You-
that.
You
Yes.
do have a rate my professor profile, don't you, Storm?
I do. I have like 180 reviews, I think.
Is it a positive one?
There's a lot of comments about him being hot.
Oh boy.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but last year,
It's
last year
true.
I won the university's highest teaching award last year because I'm amazing.
Oh wow! All right.
Nice.
Red
I
Hot Chili
remember
Pepper
those names.
professor and amazing.
Yeah, I love teaching. It's fun.
Have you checked out your Rate My Professor? Come
I check it out.
on.
I haven't checked it out this semester though. Let me look. Let me read the rate my professor.
Last time I looked at his
Actually-
Rate My Professor, you were a Red Hot Chili Pepper. Are you still?
Yeah. Show me your professor logs right now.
My professor logs.
Yeah, what's your part says
Yeah.
professor?
Like if you're not dropping 99s, I'm not trying to hear it. All right.
I mean, I hate to brag, but it's a 5 out of 5. 93% would take my class again.
Okay.
It's pretty,
Decent.
solid.
That's a decent parse.
I don't know. That's a
What-
purple parse.
I
that's
mean,
not
what
an
se-
orange
what
parse.
season is this? Is this season 1 or like what? Like what season are you on?
I don't know. This is like season 17 for me teaching there.
I don't know. Looking like an average gamer.
We could take our break here.
Wait, what's your department? It's not
Take the break.
meteorology?
We
What is
can
it?
Geography and
Rate
Earth
My
Sciences.
Oh,
Professor.
geography.
Earth sciences, yeah, geography and earth sciences.
Tell me about dirt.
I mean, some of them are not great.
I have a friend who has a earth science degree. Tell me about dirt. I want to know about it.
Well, I study the atmosphere, so I kind of
yeah,
glaze
yeah,
over
I
the
forgot.
dirt chapter.
Forgot your weatherman, Storm. Forgot.
I can link it to you, Goodwin. I don't want to tell people my name, or you guys will make crazy comments on it or something.
Yeah, I got you. Gail Belvins is doing good.
Officer in pulling you.
Oh, I don't get a break?
How's everybody doing tonight?
So Nola, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry if you don't have two-piece. I think you do, right?
I don't have any of the current tier.
They should have gave it to you. That shit was a DPS loss for me. Can't even put it on until I have 4.
Oh, well. I mean, it's better that you get 4-piece first before I get 2-piece.
I guess. I should get the one from 2K next week, so that'll be cool.
At least your tier, season 1 tier didn't get nerfed.
True.
Mine did.
Yeah,
Mine
mine's
did.
still good apparently, because it's not worth it for me to drop 4. I simmed it and got so sad last night. I was like, hell yeah, break time to sim. And then I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you getting 4 set will shorten the boss by enough that me getting 2 set won't.
Right.
Like, that's why you gear DPS before healers.
True. This boss about to be fucking rough ski.
Nah, we killing this tonight.
And I mean, I didn't get my 4 set last year until the Catalyst came out anyway.
I don't think I did either, but I kind of like didn't raid and then barely. I mean, all I did was keys, and then I main swapped really early, so I kind of fucked myself. I was an arcane mage.
I found the kid that didn't go to class.
Oh, wait.
I think that this boss will be okay as long as we handle the shadowy charge as well. Because that was what our biggest problem was in normal.
That, and I also didn't know that there was going to be a million ads at the end of it, so I was not ready for that on the DPS profile, for sure.
The fun part about those ads in Heroic is that only people with a debuff can hit them. They have to break a shield before everybody else can hit it.
Not the big ads, the little portal ads.
So is that like a DPS race to get that shit down before the ads get out of control, or do you have to kill the ads, or like?
Yeah, they do ramping AoE damage to the raid.
So like, should I just go full single target and just blast the boss, like, or should I be ready to go crazy on those little ads?
I would imagine, because you're never going to be fighting more than 2 units at a time, I think. So I think full single target's the way to go, unless you have built-in cleave. And then
I only mean for like those little fucking spawns at the end. Like, you don't kill those, right? Like, you're just trying to race the boss down.
I'm pretty sure.
That damage is important. If you don't lose a lot of single target, I would absolutely pick up your AoE, especially with Shadow AoE being as big as it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm really asking. Run Shadow Crash or no?
I see.
I would in that circumstance, because the limiting factor in P3 will be us killing the boss before we are overwhelmed with the ads, and we're going to be overwhelmed with the ads, but part of that is we have to.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really lose any single target for doing that, so.
Right, like I just swap on Starfall, so.
What fight are we talking about there?
Echo.
This one?
The one right in front of us.
At the end, he spawned mini ad.
Yeah.
I got distracted. Storm whispered me trying to figure out who the pants dropped for.
No pantalones here.
Nope, we just kind of lost 2 drops.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Give it to Noah. He's got a low ass item level. So, go on. I got these fucking.
Yeah, I got
421 beasters on right now.
I got those 415 pants from like my 2nd Volt, and I've never been able to replace them.
I replaced it with crap.
Amazing. I probably would have, but I didn't have the spark to do that until.
Yeah, I think it was one of my later spark uses.
Yeah. I actually would have replaced it, but I using the last week's whatever the fuck they're called, but they took the sparks off the vendor that last week, so I couldn't.
I'm about to drop some dick off next week when I come in here with my crafted weapon.
I think the most exciting thing out of this season is the trinkets. There's a lot of really cool trinkets in rotation.
Oh yeah, this thing, I've been using this thing all day. Good
Which one?
God, is it fun?
Oh, the heart.
Yeah, the uptime on that verse buff is crazy.
Well, not just that, the mana regen's incredible.
Oh god, yeah.
Like,
Man, you get this nice little fiery orb that follows you around. I love
yeah,
it so much.
I'm jealous. I really hope I can get one from my vault or something, because that trinket is really cool. That and the dragon scale of the first boss is probably the coolest trinket I've seen
I don't remember
ever.
what I want my second trinket to be. Probably the one from Forgotten Experiments.
Which one is that? Oh, the ominous chromatic?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's cool.
It's A+ tier, but I think I liked it better than the other trinket that I was seeing.
How good's your call to, Neltharian's call?
Shit.
Ah,
really,
okay.
It's a lot. It's really, really, really good for disc, but it's pretty shit for holy because you have to, you have to be actively doing damage for it to proc. So when it procs, it's amazing, but I can't always be doing that.
Yeah, the Mistweaver one's hilarious. It gives more int than I have if it's at max stacks. When I activate my biggest cooldown. It gives 11,000 int. I have 8.8k right now.
Oh, yeah. Screaming Black Dragon Scale. That's the one I want.
Yeah, it's sick.
And I'm not getting that for a while. So the second best is the Ominous Chromatic Essence.
You say that, but you're gonna get it in your vault.
I might. But I mean, like, it's not going to... If it drops, it's not going to be.
Well, for sure. It's not going to any of the healers, most likely.
No, like 30 of them would have to drop for that.
Is that one a rare trinket, or is that one of the not rare ones?
Yeah, it's a very rare from the first boss. Basically, everybody wants it.
Yeah, it gives a lot of crit and leech, which is why healers want it so much.
And Holy Priest wants it especially hard because it's a bit of extra mobility that we don't have.
Yep.
It's not Turbo Bis like the Molten Heart is, but it's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, the Molten Heart is actually bonkers.
I love it so much. And when it gets all big and fiery, it just gives me the serotonin so much.
Especially that and, what is it? That one from Neltharius, I think? Just buff your party really hardcore with stats. It's pretty cool. You run that in the Spore Tender enchantment.
I'm probably not going to run Spore Tender. I'm probably going to run... I'm going to have two sets of gear. I'm going to have Spore Cloak for Mythic Prog, and then I'm going to have... really high keys, and then I'm going to have... the Allied Risk Guards plus Spore Baton. And Spore Baton with... what's it called? Sophic Dev. Because I don't need that much verse going out on everyone.
Yeah.
Also, they nerfed the fuck out of it, so like, there's no point.
They kind of had to. The PTR numbers were... I'm like, there's no way that's going live like that.
I mean, I would have liked it at like 1,000 stat, because then it's actually like a choice between, you know, can you sacrifice that much main stat on yourself to give that much verse on other people? But now it's just like, no, the answer is no, because you can't, because it's not good enough.
I'm looking at the logs that are up right now, and you know, obviously not super accurate with percentile, but Devastation Evoker is pretty wild compared to how bad it was last year.
Yeah, Devastation Evoker fucking slaps, man.
Yeah, it's like, it's fucking up there.
If we had a Devastation Evoker, I would have funneled them 4-piece, but we don't. Because their 4-piece, I think Sim's the highest out of everyone else's 4-piece.
Swapping to Devastation Evoker.
Well, Demonology, you need the trinket. Without the trinket, Demonology isn't that good.
Then you just funnel them the trinket.
That's true.
I think that's the plan.
We gotta kill those
That's the
mobs.
plan.
Let's do it.
As soon as one drops, it's going to a Warlock.
Anyone else here hate Warlocks or just...
They are
Yeah,
ugly
dude, I can't
and purple.
stand fucking
Actually, I
warlocks.
forgive you. You're purple. I'll forgive
I
it.
saw the list. It's warlocks, evokers, and then hunters
Actually, Healthstones go hard, so.
for that trinket. Am I
Lock
wrong?
closets are pretty cool too.
Does anyone have a haste or mastery rune by chance?
I do not.
Like for a
I know there are
weapon?
some in the guild
Yeah,
bang.
for
Like a
weapons.
howling rune, right?
Yeah.
Trade push-up.
Alright. If I can just get a few from you, I'll give you gold for it.
I'll give you one for raid night. Like, right?
I got.
Oh yeah, raid's
stacks
almost
of
over.
20.
That's fine.
I got a few stacks of 20 if you want them.
Yeah, because I need to get some more. I got 2 left.
I still can't
Okay.
believe.
Another ready check. If everybody's here. So we can start to slam our head against the wall.
Literally.
Yeah, we have calls. We have some people that aren't in raid yet. It's need summoning.
Yep.
Anyone else need a summon? One for summon?
Also, this was just to see who was here, so I believe Annalyn is now on the raid and she's good to go. Okay, so this is Neltharion. Welcome to Neltharion. Let's see, we have what, 3 or 4 people who weren't here from yesterday? That's fine. Okay, so our plan is to 3 tank this. So Adikia will be filling in for our 3rd tank. That way, I'm told that the debuff doesn't fall off in time, so we'll have 3 tanks to kind of go through the taunt rotation to help with the debuff. So that's something that we'll probably have to obviously start from scratch, because we didn't do that the first time around. So we'll work on that, no worries. Quickly, really high overview, I'm just going to go through phase 1 and 2. If we make it to phase 3, I'll call it out when we get there. But when we pull the boss, walls spawn, okay? When the walls spawn, the goal is to break as few amount of wall as possible, because when you break a wall, you get a debuff. There's 2 ways for us in P1 to break a wall. The first is Rushing Darkness. In P1, if you have Rushing Darkness, you should not be breaking a wall. So you'll know you have Rushing Darkness, you get an arrow over your head. Just position yourself between the boss and the outside wall. And then that way when you get knocked back, you hit the wall. And when I say wall, I mean like the literal outside edges of the room and not the inner wall that the boss creates. The other way we're breaking the wall in P1 is with the tank ability. It's called Calamitous Strike. Tanks, as you remember, the goal in this is to basically move throughout the different sections. So when the last Calamitous Strike happens, you're going to want to kind of break the wall to go to the next, outside section. Is everybody clear on P1? That's literally P1. There's another mechanic you just spread, but other than that, those are the big mechanics. If you don't understand that, let me know, because that happens the entire fight. I can re-clarify anything, don't worry. Okay, P2, the exact same thing happens, except now ads spawn, and we have to move throughout the outside to kill the ads. Now on normal, anyone can attack the ads, but in heroic, only certain marked players will attack the ads. I believe it's called, what is it called? It's called corruption. So if you have corruption on you, I think you glow a certain color, you'll be able to attack the ad. The people that have corruption, you have to switch to the ad because you're the only ones that can break the shield. Once the shield is broken, then everyone else can switch to the ad. The only caveat on top of that is the people who have corruption are technically PvP enabled and they can take friendly fire. So tanks, what we need to do is when we're moving to the ads for the first time in P2, you have to kind of pull the boss away from the ad so we don't cleave the DPS that are trying to kill the ad. And then obviously once the ad shield is gone, you can move the tank, or you can move the boss, back onto the ad. Everybody good with that? Because that's really the big mechanic in P2. Cool. Okay, the last thing we need to figure out is the specific tank situation. Now that we have 3 tanks, I believe in tanks, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you're only swapping when he does Calamitous Strike. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and the last thing I forgot to mention is in heroic in P2, there's also a second ability that the tanks can get. It's called Sunder Shadow. It's basically the same as Calamitous Strike in the sense that you want to you'll be able to kind of go through the wall. But with Sunder Shadow, it basically turns you into a ghost. You can walk through the wall. You'll have like a giant tether on you. You'll walk through the wall, and then the boss will break the kind of the wall that you walk through. So same concept. If you get Sunder Shadow, you want to walk through the wall to get to the next outside edge room, if that makes sense. It's kind of confusing when I say it, so let's just pull. We'll work at it.
I'm gonna say this in voice because it's extremely important. When you break the walls as tanks, please, for the love of God, do not break the corners. You will kill us all.
What he means by that is if you're gonna break a section of the wall, try to break where there's only one section and not like 3 or 4 sections all coming together.
Before we start, Mezzy, what order are you running?
Devotion.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get thrown through purple.
As a reminder, when we pull the boss, everyone needs to come in close to the boss. You don't want to get stuck. Sorry, I pulled already. You don't want to get stuck on the outside of the wall here when it forms. So get in close, get in tight. Good job. Rushing Darkness. Hit the outside wall. Do not hit the inner walls. Good job. Take those out. Look at us, Mythic Raiders. Look at that. Okay, Echoing Fissure is going out. Sweet. Yep, perfect. We're going to move back into the position when it comes back, or when the AoE circle comes down. Go back to where we were. Perfect. Rinse and repeat. That's P1. We'll go ahead and get the tank up. Pull the tank out of the fire, guys. To the outside wall. Do not hit an inside wall. So obviously we will make sure we get more space. That's fine. Go ahead and wait. We saw enough of P1. Let's redo it. Make sure we do have a soul. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Okay, so when we first pulled the first 30 seconds, that was great. The only thing I think we need to do then, tanks, in that case, before he casts that giant fissure, just pull him as far back as you can in that room. He'll put the fissure, and then that'll give us plenty of room to move back into the room that we were in.
So, from a movement perspective, ideally, when the tank goes flying backwards, the other tank should just taunt Neltharion, and then only the tank gets thrown back and is over there, and everyone else just stays still.
And then the boss doesn't even move in that case, is it?
Right, and then we move into the space.
Gotcha. Okay, that's actually a
rather
really
than
good idea.
chasing Neltharion in and out.
50, I knew there was a reason we brought you to the raid.
The other thing is we need to put the boss, like, whenever, so when first tank goes flying, other tank taunts, the other tank needs to take him into like the far ass corner as far as you can get it in prep for that.
Yeah, so I'll clarify what 50's saying. We're going to do exactly what we did, but as soon as the one tank gets yeeted through the wall, the off tank tanks and is then going to take the boss as close to the corner as possible that we're already in. Then that way the entire raid doesn't have to move, just the tank. And then when he does that giant circle, then we move into the next section that the tank broke through the wall. I like it. Reddick, you good, man?
4, 3,
Yo, what's up?
2,
You gonna make it?
1.
Mad type in.
Oh shit,
Rushing Darkness. Take it to the outside. Someone's got it in the middle there. I'm not sure who it is. Take these to the outside as well. It's okay, keep going. We want to okay, so right there, you see how the boss just ran? Off tanks, you want to taunt him when that happens, so the boss doesn't move into that position. So as soon as Calamitous Strike happens, we want to taunt. So that way the raid isn't moving, just the off tank is getting flung. Rushing Darkness is going out. Take these to the wall.
He would bring him like in this corner where I'm at by the wall, right?
He'd probably just break walls here because we're gonna run out of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move into the nude section. Sorry, my camera angle is awful now.
It's like you want to take boss back to where we were as far into the fire as you can.
So other way, other way, other way.
Yep. Like now we're just fucked again.
Now we're trapped. Yep. Okay, go ahead and wait, because our room is screwed up.
I'm just gonna ram over to purple to start because it seems like this side has no room.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then just get smashed into green.
Did you really believe there would be any other outcome? How droll.
Also, I should mention this boss and the next boss are obviously the hardest heroic bosses, so don't do like Pikachu surprise face when we wipe a lot on these fights.
Reddick, am I right? You guys good?
Yeah, sorry.
He's probably texting his girlfriend.
I am, bro.
Could we get a repair bot, please? I'm yellow.
There is one down.
Where? I don't see it.
It's right next to the feast.
So we're starting the fight in purple now? Is that the
correct?
Okay.
That does seem better. Charging
Yes.
in is like kind of rough.
We mark the wild.
Never.
Man, Baldy's ready to go. You guys know we're starting on purple, right? Just throwing that out there.
Your usefulness has ended.
Go ahead and lust. Let's just get through these phases. We're gonna Brushing Darkness. Take this to the wall. Good. Spread these. Spread out. Good. We're gonna get the tank mechanic. We're gonna taunt here. Taunt, 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 taunt. We shouldn't be moving, but that's okay. Now we have to. It's fine.
Move it into a corner, like.
Yeah, tanks. Are you not able? Are you not able to taunt there, or? Because this is like the 6th time I said taunt when claiming a strike happens. So if you can't, you have to let me know. Go ahead and just go ahead and wipe. So do you guys understand that, or is that not possible and you just haven't told me?
Definitely did it yesterday.
And then you would drag him back to this corner, right? Right here.
Correct. Well, yeah, you pull him all the way back there. Right. So he basically the goal is that he doesn't go 40 yards across the room. Only the off tank.
Correct. So as soon as claiming a strike goes out, the off tank taunts to take the aggro, so the boss stands exactly still where it's sitting. And then the raid doesn't move. The giant AoE goes on the ground, and then everyone moves after that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, we've got 3 tanks at this point. I don't care which off tank taunts. Someone just taunt.
For now, would you move the purple marker to where you want them to drop off that first one?
Do that again?
I said for the first AoE, would you put the purple marker where they want to drop that off so that they get in the right spot? Like right in this corner over here?
Are you saying for the tank placement?
Yeah.
Right. So basically, like, Neltharion sends the current main tank flying. One of the people who is not tanking taunts the boss, pulls it to purple. That way, Neltharion moves 10 yards and not 60. and the raid moves 0.
I know we can do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're gonna get Rushing Darkness. Make sure we take this to the edge.
It's on.
Spread out with these circles. Watch your feet. Good job. Here we're gonna get Claiming a Strike. We want to taunt. Take the boss to purple. Good job. Perfect. Now raid. We're gonna move exactly out of this fissure. Yep. Now we want to move.
Be moving quick. Be moving quick. Melee, don't delay. You will get trapped. The walls.
We're gonna move into the new section. And we also want to move him, correct me if I'm wrong, 50 to the very end to the far side.
No, we just kind of go in a circle, like so.
Okay. Spread out. Good.
And now we just take him as close to the fire as possible after this wall's broken.
Okay. Taunt. Pull him back.
Unleash is trapped on the other side of the wall.
It's okay. Good, 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 good. Now run through quickly. There we go.
We're gaming.
Alright, Rushing Darkness, take it to the outside wall. Spread out. Whoever that is, thank you. And we don't have another off tank, so that's fine. I believe we made it to P2. Alright, good job. Wipe it up. Look at that prog.
Whoever was playing chicken with the raid with the thing.
They were like moving all over the place. That was kind of
No,
funny.
thank you.
Yeah, ideally, like, if you're caught in the middle, like, it's better just to make a decision. Like, go left, go right, and then that way everyone else can kind of react. Okay, so really quickly, you see how there's ads throughout the room? When we make it to this phase, we're still moving throughout the outside, but now we're moving from ad to ad. That's the general goal.
I killed Garrison.
You're just helping White quicker, right?
I was.
There is a repair bot up at X still. You need it.
Please do not hesitate with the AoE circle.
Yes, if you get it,
Placement.
try to get out as soon as you can.
I wonder if there's a weak aura that shows you like that you have the arrow and stuff, because I think
I'm sure the weak aura pack that we linked in
The one
raid-
I linked, yeah, the one I just linked earlier does.
Okay.
So that one is one of the new private ones. It's not something you can make a typical weak aura for. It's just something that it tells you if you have the buff. And there's
You
nothing
get
else.
an arrow on the head.
It puts
So-
a big ass marker on you. Like you will know.
Yeah.
Can you link it again, Baldy? I want to see it.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Boom, we can hear you eat.
Oh my god.
Yum.
What you eating, Boom?
Give me a sec.
That was like porridge.
Hot.
Oatmeal.
Got some clam chowder going on.
It's canned
That weak aura is gigantic and it's going
Oh, raid.
so slow. Can you link it in Discord?
It's literally wago.io/2.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the number one. If
That
you just search Aberrus, it's like the most downloaded one.
Yeah.
I already have that.
Everyone's ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We get Rushing Darkness. Take these to the outside wall. Good, spread out. Very nice. We're gonna get the tank mechanic. Taunt. Very good. Move him to purple. Excellent. All the way, all the way, all the way. Okay, move out. Into the green area. Make sure you're in green, the wall's gonna close. Take it to the outside wall. Spread out. Make sure we taunt. And we're gonna move him back to this fire where we were standing.
All the way back. All the way.
That's okay.
Oh boy.
So this
We
is,
got-
we would go blue.
Yes. So ideally where we were, we would want to, whoever the off tank was, I'm not sure who it was because we got 3. So let's pause for right now. When he just did Calamitous Strike, who got launched?
I got launched.
Okay, I don't know your, I'm sorry, I don't know your Discord name.
Aditya.
I'm sorry, 6 people talked. What? I'm sorry.
Aditya.
Okay, Aditya. Thank you. So Aditya got launched. So Messy or Unleashed, when he got launched, that's when you want to taunt. As soon as you see Calamitous Strike go out, like as soon as the Caps bar comes, just taunt right away.
I can't take it back again because I still have a debuff and he hit me for 100k auto attack.
That's why we have 3 tanks. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
yep. That's why we have 3.
And I take it first, so it has to be clutch.
Okay, so in that case, Unleashed, as soon as Aditya gets launched and Calamitous Strike happens, you taunt. We'll leave the boss exactly where we are, and in theory, you want to pull him as close to the old fire as possible. Then the giant circle comes out, and we just rinse and repeat that the entire way around P1.
Yeah, it's exactly identical to the purple what we're doing there, but just in the next quadrant. It's exactly the
Correct.
same.
Yep.
In case it's unclear why we're making kind of a convoluted change here, it's because the fire doesn't despawn, whereas it did on normal, so we get ping-ponging back and forth was fine on normal, it is not.
Mm-hmm.
I need a minute just so you guys know if you didn't see Reed.
No, you're good.
You know, if we do miss the positioning a little bit, just continue in the same line. We're going
Right.
counterclockwise, so you know we might miss the positioning a little bit. It doesn't mean it has to be a white, but we are, you know, half.
Yeah, don't position yourself between 2 things of fire. That's
yeah. Dream, just let us know when you're good.
Yeah, if you want to, you can just auto attack right now and just learn the movement. If you're not, you know, if you're getting overwhelmed with stuff, it's fine to not worry about your damage right now. If that's what's maybe distracting you.
You gotta just remove the cooldown from this atomic
So-
recalibrator. It's necessary.
So I'm going over this in my head. So Mezzy took the first taunt, or the first Calamitous Strike. Unleashed and I both taunted to get him over there. Unleashed took the second one.
Yeah.
Which means I taunted and took the third one. Mezzy still had the debuff though, and that thing meleeed me for 1,000,000. Yeah, I took the third one. You took the second. Mezzy took the first. So if Mezzy's still having that debuff, that's going to one-shot him anyways.
No, you guys taunted at the same time. You didn't get a strike. You didn't go through a wall at that time.
Who, Unleashed or me? Because I went through the third wall. Like, I got the debuff. He meleeed me for 1,000,000. Like, I had that part, but
We didn't go through a third wall. We went through purple to green. That would be 1. Green to blue is 2.
You're right. Okay. I'm just thinking this is wrong in my head. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You're good. Better ask question than.
Yep. Let's get a rebuff, please. I'm missing, I think, attack power on the raid. I think that's Goodwin's job. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, buddy.
There's
Yeah,
2 of
buddy.
you missing food buff. There's still food on the ground.
Alright. Okay, go ahead. Everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we're getting Rushing Darkness. sure we take it to the wall. We're gonna get the giant circles. Make sure you spread out with these. Watch your feet. Looks like we broke a wall. That's bad. That means someone has no idea what they're doing. Or they lagged out. One of the two. Taunt. And take it all the way to purple. There we go. Perfect. Nicely done. Then we're out. We're moving into green. Everyone in quickly. The wall will despawn. Or actually spawn, I should say. Rushing darkness to the wall. Spread out. Okay, now the exact same thing is going to happen. We're going to get Calamitous Strike. We're going to taunt, and he's going to stay here. Try to move him as far to the right here as you can. Nope, he wants to come the other way, technically. That's okay, move into blue, move into blue, move into blue. Good. Now stay in blue. We're gonna get Rushing Darkness. This goes into a wall. Watch out for people that have it. You can't be kind of in their line of sight. Spread out with this. This is where it's gonna get hectic because we don't have the correct rune. That's okay. Good job. There you go. We're gonna get a taunt here, and he's gonna stay exactly where he is. Okay, good. We're in P2. Great. Watch your feet. Okay, if you have corruption, you're gonna want to target the ad and kill the ad when you see it here. So a couple of you have corruption. You want to target the ad. You do not want to be on the boss if you have corruption, because you will die. Do not cleave the ad until they've killed the shield. We don't want to kill them. Spread out here.
Shield down. To the ad.
On the ad. Rushing Darkness to the outside. Spread out. Perfect. Okay. That's pretty much all of P2 right there. There's literally no other extra mechanic. Go ahead and just wipe it up. So one thing I'll point out, when the first ad spawns, the people with corruption try to stand close to the ad, that way you don't get cleaved. And then if you don't have corruption, do not hit the ad, because then you will kill the people with corruption. I don't think we lost anyone, I could be wrong, to friendly fire.
I got like pulled in. I was trying to run out.
Oh, you got like gripped in?
Yeah. I didn't die, but that did happen.
I had slapping hands up, so I may have accidentally pulled you.
Ah, okay. Did you have it up before you got corruption or after? Basically, what I'm trying to say is...
may have pulled Klondike because he had corruption.
Okay,
I did not have
see what you're
corruption.
saying. I got you. Okay.
It's not a big deal, just something to look out for.
Yes. Well, I mean, if it becomes an issue, right, we can obviously talk about it, but for now it's fine. Don't worry about it. Ideally, if you can, right, try to play around that window, but it's not a big deal.
We probably want to be moving the boss away from that. Like, I know it's kind of hard to see, but like,
correct. Yep.
As away as you can, because like, I mean, I know I was igniting people, but I was corrupted. Can't help, right?
Yeah. So when we're in that, when we're in the area with the ad, we want to keep the boss away from the ad a good amount until the ad is targetable by the raid. Then ideally, we want to put the boss right on top of the ad so we can cleave them both down.
Just so we can get clarification. Purple cannot go on the breakable wall at all because it will break it, correct?
Yes, Rushing Darkness.
And then the red circle will not break the breakable wall. It just has to be okay. Just want to make sure people are asking. I'm gonna make sure everyone knew.
Yep. You just have to spread out. And by the way, guys, if you are asking, you can open up your dungeon journal and see exactly what it does. That's why it's there for. Or you can just ask it in Discord in the voice chat. That's what we're here for. Like Dream.
Quick question, because somebody might actually have the same question.
Mm-hmm.
When we're on blue, is the tank the only one that's going through the wall so we can get to the next shadow ad?
Correct. Yes.
So no other wall should be broken.
Correct. The only walls that should be broken pretty much forever, unless we screw up, is through the tank debuffs. That is a good question.
Yeah, I seen it happen. Just curious.
5,
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're gonna get Rushing Darkness.
The healer when Sunderstrict pops out, can you put a defense one? That one.
Spread out.
Yeah, totally.
2 seconds. Right now.
Taunt. Bring him over. Good job. Run out.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Come through.
Come through.
The outside wall. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. That's okay. Kinda got screwed there. Taunt. Good job. Move him far over. Yep, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. Perfect. Just like that every time. Get into the new section here. Rushing Darkness, take it to the outside. Spread out. We want to taunt. Perfect, transitioning. Watch your feet.
Gonna be an ad right here.
Mm-hmm. Corruption, get away from the raid. Kill the ad, crit corruption. Spread out. Kill the ad, everyone. On the ad, on the ad. Move the boss onto the ad. Oh, that's okay. Rushing Darkness, take that to the outside. Spread out. Kill this ad. Now, once we kill this ad, we're going to want to transition to X next. Well, don't. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. There's room. We can go. Nope, that's what we want to do. You're right. That was my fault. If you have corruption, you want to be on the ad.
Oh, I grieved.
Okay, swap to the ad. Very good. Spread out. Watch your feet. Good. Spread out.
You cannot just randomly taunt off me.
We want to move to purple now if we can. So ideally, whatever that last tank mechanic was, whoever had it, we want to run towards purple in this case. Perfect. Good job. And we'll run through and rinse and repeat. It also looks like Umbral Annihilation is the massive AoE that we want to kill. Spread out. If you have corruption, I don't know if you have any people alive with it. If not, it's gonna be a wipe.
Well, yeah, I saw. Boom, you had it right. It expires.
It dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It expired.
That's okay.
Okay. We got it in that last area really early.
Yeah.
And this last one, we might want to let the corruption homies through first, so we don't get our absolute asshole pushed in trying to walk through.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, so before we move on to this, like in the red area, those last 3 folks, like when you get the red circle, you need to get out of the raid. Like you were trying to, I don't know what people were doing, but you were kept moving at the last second, and you converged together and killed like 7 people. So when you move out, do not move back in until it blows up. And don't move. Like when you're against the wall, people have positioned themselves, so don't stutter all over the place. Yeah, it was the Venn diagram of death. We're all standing in the middle between them, and then the 2 people just converged together and killed us all.
As long as you spread out, like
Dream,
if
that's
they
the wrong
stand in it and die, that's on them. Fuck 'em.
Just be careful with this. You got 10 seconds.
We'll get to red, everyone.
I'm pretty sure that was me. I thought it already went off.
Garrison, be careful. Oh, the soothe. Nice.
Look at that soothe, baby.
Dude, that was like the same global.
Yeah,
Hold
no,
on,
I had
someone
the
told
timer.
me I need to go back to my position.
So, may I ask a question?
Yes, you may.
So, we've been heroing in phase 1 now, but now that we're about to get to phase 3, I assume that's when we're actually going to heroes. So should we start doing that now?
I was about to say that, Terry.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
Unless we just need a couple more reps with it.
Yeah,
before
let's
we
do it
make-
one more. Let's do it one more pull. I want to cleanly get to P3 before we make that transition. Because I'm gonna be honest, there's no ads in P3. I'm sorry, there's no big ads in P3. In my opinion, P3 is easier than P2.
Because there we just get in the portals and just don't break as many walls. Or
That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
So ideally, I just want to see us cleanly get into P3. Also, by the way, in case everyone here didn't notice, we almost made it to P3. So. Prague. That's right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We get Rushing Darkness, take us to the outside edge. Also, I'm lagging really bad, so I can't call anything right now. So, spread out. I disconnected.
Moving to the next zone.
Sorry, I'm gonna try to go back in.
It goes to the wall. Spread. These calamitous things now. Not break a wall. We're all gonna die.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Just
Wait, there's a little safe crack over here. We're
I
fine.
did call the calamitous thing,
Aberrus.
right?
Yeah, sorry guys, I totally lagged out on that.
It's fine. Just never let it happen again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you guys want, you could put a pool together and you can like upgrade my internet speed.
You could move out of Florida. Or why
Yeah,
don't you write Ron DeSantis and ask
Oh
him
god,
to-
like that'll do anything.
What kind of internet you got, Core?
Well, I usually have 90 megabyte download, but I'm doing a
Oh
speed
my
test,
God.
and
Sorry,
I'm sitting at 17 right now. So
90 megabyte?
yeah, 90 megabytes per
Well,
second. Like
Probably
download.
Well, no, megabyte's fine.
Yeah, Mbps, right?
Well, it's uppercase B or lowercase b?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it up or lower?
Megabit.
It's
I would assume that's
megabit.
upper.
Sorry, no, it's lowercase b.
Oh,
Okay, then yeah, that's shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not good.
that's like
that's why didn't I say if you guys pool together and get
that's
me
like
better internet?
kilobytes per second.
But right now it is 17.7. So
You have dial-up on that little soundboard. The dial-up
Baldy, you good, babe?
That's like the hamster-powered internet I tried to raid on before I quit because my internet was so bad.
Gigabit.
Storm, are you eating?
Me. Sorry,
Mhm.
did you hear that? I was trying not to chew too loudly.
No, I'm. Are you eating in game? You have no food buff.
Adika, is it because of the boss placement, or is it because you just didn't line up correctly?
Boss
That makes
placement.
sense.
Like it
Okay.
literally threw me, and it didn't throw me into the wall. It literally put me like right on the edge of it, and I was like, okay.
Okay, so in that case, I'm assuming you're the one tanking it in that case?
Yeah, because it was the third one for each one. Like the third one in the first phase doesn't matter because we phase it before it happens. But for the ad, we had to wait for an additional tank break because it didn't throw me far enough.
Okay, so if you're in the same position, would it help if we just move it a little bit closer and then that'll reach the wall?
Yeah, as long as it's okay if I throw or if I move the boss closer to the wall.
Yeah, that's fine, because I mean, we're gonna need to do that, right? So, that's fine.
Storm.
What?
I told you you needed a food buff.
Me having this food on this pull is not going to decide this boss dies or not. I'm sorry.
There's food up. That's all I'm saying. There was food up and you had time.
I thought we were going to pull right then. I didn't realize Casual was going to give us a lecture.
Sorry.
Just kidding.
5,
So who's the professor?
2, 1.
Storm just has to stand on Rune of Power, that's all I know.
I'm in it now, look. Hate it. Capital's gone.
Okay, Rushing Darkness. We're gonna take this to the outside edge. Also, by the way, don't stand in between Rushing Darkness, because you will get hit. Spread out. Good job. We're gonna taunt. Go back to Diamond. Very good. Someone with Raid Assist, after this, can you mark with another color exactly where we weren't going to move the boss again when we do that same mechanic on this side? If that makes sense.
You get slammed into it. Like,
So pretty much exactly what we just did there, put another marker up where he
Oh,
needs to
I
go.
gotcha.
But you want like the green marker.
There you go.
Yeah, I saw that, don't worry.
Like that.
I got you.
Yes, where green is, thank you. We're gonna taunt, we're gonna move the boss to green. Very good. Nice, run through. And we're phasing. Maybe not. Takes to the outside wall. Now we're phasing.
Is what you seek. I shall grant it.
Be here.
Give in and attain power beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, if you have corruption, get away from the raid. Go to the ad. Move the boss away from the ad, please. Corruption, kill the ad.
Might go backwards towards the wall.
Kill the ad. We're gonna Rushing Darkness, take this to the outside edge. Spread out. Kill the ad, kill the ad. Good. We're moving to X.
I think we are. Very good.
Sorry, I had it.
Move the boss away.
Move the boss away from the
Yeah.
ad. Yep.
Just died to a pink leaf.
Spread out with these guys. Good.
Shields down.
Kill the ad. Move the boss on the ad now. We want to maximize our cleave here. As soon as the ad's tackable, you want to move the boss right back on the ad. Spread out. Take this to the outside edge.
Make sure you tank.
That's okay. We yeah, it's okay. We didn't clear here.
Yeah.
Which one of the tanks? I guess it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Move through. Move through.
Yep, yep.
Just
Keep it
blast
away
this.
from the ad.
Corruption with the ad. Corruption kill the ad. Move the boss away from the ad.
By the way, the boss takes no damage right now, so there's no point in attacking.
Rushing darkness to the edge. Good. Spread out.
Yeah. Now we're done.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and wipe. Okay, so one thing before we fix what happened there at the end. Garrison, I'm going to single you out because you had Rushing Darkness and you took it directly through the wall. Whenever you have Rushing Darkness, you don't want to break a wall. You want to take it to the outside of the edge so it hits like the outer rim of the map here. Does that make sense?
I was on my way and I got blasted from the orange circle.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to make sure like you understood it that way, you know.
Yeah.
But that's good. Cool. Okay, so when we messed up at the end there, tank, do we know specifically why we messed up?
Yes, whoever had the tank for the ad before the shield broke had it too close, so it killed the corrupted, and then for me, I did not bring him close enough to the ad once the shield was broken.
Okay. Another thing I'm going to point out, Mezzy and Unleashed, Adika is off tanking tonight, okay, meaning he doesn't tank normally, so I'd prefer if he doesn't have to speak up about why we wiped. That would be fantastic. So just throwing that back on you guys. Make sure we're communicating here, okay?
Just also gonna say, Mike, when you had this understrike on blue, you did not break that wall fast enough. So we could get to the other ad quicker.
For what it's worth, I really don't think we need to be moving the boss back to the ad for cleave, because like we're getting the boss to 35% and he goes immune to 99% reduction in damage like by the time we're at the second ad. So the extra damage on boss is not relevant. I think we should just let the tanks do the positioning that makes it easiest for them to get through the walls.
Okay, yeah, that's great. So then in that case, as soon as we go through, just position it where it needs to go. Like right off the bat, away from the ad, we'll kill the ad. Boss will stay there. That should help with the range to get through. And I believe, Aditya, that's what you were talking about, right? Anyways, that range should help get it to break through that wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we do want to practice not lusting, we probably should, because it will change tank timings on when we get there.
Yeah,
whoever has the debuff may be rotated.
That's fine.
Joe, before we pull, do you want to just go through the last phase since we are about to get there, like real quickly?
Sure. Yeah, so when we get to P2, the walls will shift again. And ideally when the walls shift, the goal is to stay in one section the entire phase. We do not want to get out of a section in that last phase. So with that being said, it's even more important not to break any of the walls, because when you break walls in the last phase, there's less walls for the boss to break to spawn the ads. So what I'm saying is every time the boss summons ads, it's going to break bits of wall. And I believe the less wall we have, the worse off we are. So we want more wall to work with in that case. When we get to P3, there's no big ads. What's going to happen, still we're going to get the same mechanics, right? We're going to get Rushing Darkness. We're going to get Volcanic Hearth, which is the giant, red circle that people are running out with. The only other big mechanic is the boss spawns ads, and then the boss also spawns portals, like kind of purple portals on the ground. He's going to do a big cast, and you want to stand in one of the portals on the ground before the cast goes off. If you soak a portal, like if you stand in a portal, the portal will disappear and it will not spawn extra ads. So ideally we want to have one person on a portal to soak all of the portals if we can. The only caveat to that, and I'm not sure how much it will matter, is the longer you stand in the portal, the more damage you take. So in a perfect world, you would want to wait till the cast is relatively almost finished casting before standing in the portal. Obviously, that's really min-max. If you just want to run to a portal, that's fine. Just make sure you don't die from the damage. Unleashed, which section? Sorry. From triangle.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So you're saying basically triangle to like blue? Like kind of that general direction? Yeah, I see what you're saying. So like when we move him to green, ideally we want to move kind of to the blue section. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, it's really hard for me because by the time I get it up, like we're already out of the area, if that makes sense. So I'll try to do it.
For that.
Yeah, that's fine. No, someone's talking to me in PMs. That's sorry, 50.
Oh, you're one
Okay.
of those guys who responds to
Yeah.
PMs and global. It's messed up.
Okay, here, ready? There, I have D&D on. Now I'm busy, guys. Serious.
Not
Alright.
listing on poll anymore, right?
Not listing
Correct.
on poll.
Be cognizant that could change their timings.
5,
It will change our
4,
timings.
2,
Yes, that's a good point.
Like pulling early.
Russian darkness. Spread out. Good job. We're gonna taunt. Hold the purple. Good. Get in. We get rushing darkness. Spread out. Nicely done. Taunt, pulling back. Running through.
Personals if you have it here.
Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we took damage because we broke a lot of wall there.
Yeah, what? Did just people break those walls? That
Yeah,
wasn't
someone with a
Yep.
shadow.
Someone with the purple debuff stood on the wall and destroyed it.
Take those to the outside. Good job. Taunt, pulling back. Good. We're transitioning. That's good. We're transitioning.
The tanks, you probably want to come forward, not backwards whenever that happens. So
Yeah.
you can just stay ahead of the group rather than behind them.
Corruption on the ad. Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Everyone on the ad. Spread out. Good. Take it to the outside wall. Spread out. Good. We're moving forward. Nicely done. Kill the ad. Focus the ad. Sorry, I'm lagging really bad again.
Get that out, get it out.
Everyone on the ad. We're gonna take damage here. Put it out. Good job. There's technically someone here with this rushing darkness. We would want to break this wall, since we missed the tank mechanic.
Yes, I would recommend the tanks just move like all the way to this wall, because I recognize you're trying to keep Notharian away from that ad. But if you just go ahead and take it like where you're going, you're already there. Don't worry about the raid. They'll catch up after the ad is done.
Yeah. So what he's saying is when we're in P2 and the ads spawn, whoever's tanking, just take the boss like directly ahead to where we would be going anyways. Just kind of get far out and ahead. You're not bringing him back in P2. You're only doing that in P1.
So, question about this phase.
Mhm.
I took that Sunder for the wall that didn't break. It threw me across the wall, but it didn't break the wall. I was literally on the other side of the wall, and I couldn't get to y'all. Is that something that I messed up on, or?
Were you
that again one more
completely
time? I'm sorry.
On the other side of the wall? Like,
Yeah, I was completely on the other side. Like there.
No, I
it's
mean
not...
before your body returned, kind of deal. So like
my
when your
body
shadow goes through the wall, are you staying on that side of the wall, or are you coming back to the boss?
Okay, so I did not come back to the boss.
Are you saying you got knocked like over a wall but not through it, so there was no place for you to come back through?
Yeah,
what he's
like
saying
the
is
wall was still there. Like
Yeah, he got shadow. No, what is it called?
Shadow Strike.
It's the special tank ability in P2. It turns you into a ghost.
Oh,
it's
okay,
Sunder
I'm sorry.
Shadow. Sunder Shadow. So when you get Sunder Shadow, you don't. And correct me if I'm wrong. It turns you into a ghost, and you don't break the wall right away. The ability that breaks the wall right away is claim it a strike. Is that correct?
Nola.
That's a phase 1. With the shadow one is the
Yeah, the
phase
Sunder
2,
Shadow.
and you have to just keep your shadow through that other side of the wall. I'm wondering if you just didn't have enough force to go through it, kind of deal.
Okay, because like I was on the other side, and now if I'm in the ghost and it throws me to the other side of the wall, I can run through the wall even if it's solid, or do I have to like wait for it to break?
Correct. You can
Oh,
run
okay.
through the wall as a shadow, and it should break.
Okay, it didn't break because I was literally there and it was a solid wall on the other side.
It may have been a range thing because Notharian. Well, that was you who was like on the other side of the wall, trapped in a bubble. Okay, yeah, I think maybe that was just a range thing because like you were probably 60 yards away from Notharian, so I don't think that'll happen if we just get Notharian closer to that wall. Like
Where
if
he needs to go. Yeah.
right. I might be wrong, but I think it's worth.
It's okay. I'll
giving
try
a
to
shot.
call that out when we get into P2 to like move the boss, basically.
Also, it's really important not to get accidentally knocked into the walls, because we lost 3 of our DPS from people doing that. Puts a huge dot on the raid.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
Rushing darkness. Giant circles.
We've got that in the raid.
We're gonna move.
Pay attention.
Wow, guys.
Okay, good job. Run out. Run to green. Rushing darkness to the wall. Spread out with that. Please don't leave it in the raid like last time. Thank you. Taunt. Move him back. Good. Run out. We're gonna get Rushing Darkness next. Go ahead and battle his dream. Someone, anyone, please.
We can't. His body's on the other side of the wall.
That's fine. Thank you for letting me know. Spread out. Should be phasing soon. Good. Okay, so when the walls come back, we're going to move the boss close to the next section that we would be going. Away from the ad. Corruption, kill the ad. Kill the ad.
Somebody's got to tell me.
I got him.
Rushing darkness to the wall. Spread out. Good. We're gonna move into X now. Everyone in. Move the boss ahead in front of the ad. Corruption, kill the ad. Rushing darkness to the wall. Good, we're gonna spread out with these circles. Kill the ad, everyone on the ad. Spread out here. Everyone on this ad. Blast this ad down. Spread out. Rushing darkness to the wall. Good. We're moving. Corruption, kill the ad. Move the boss in front of the ad. Very good. Corruption, kill the ad. Spread out.
We got time again.
Everyone on the ad. Everyone swap. Personal here if you can. Ooh, that's a big one.
I might need a defensive. Never mind.
On the ad, on the ad. Still good, let's try to kill this ad. We might get the giant swirlies again, according to my timers. Yep, spread out. Good job.
If the walls go down, try to res stream. Get a healer up.
I'm already
Okay,
up.
we're phasing. We don't want to break any more walls. Whatever you do, no tank mechanics. Don't break the walls with anything.
Get into the quadrant though.
Yep, get in. And I'm lagging really bad again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, about half the raid got trapped.
Come and feast, my pets.
Lust, if we can. Okay, we want to AoE these ads down. Rushing darkness to the wall. Good job.
These ads are pro, don't feel bad padding.
Get in a portal. Sorry, I did not call that out. I apologize. I'm lagging here, so it's hard for me to see. Yeah, we want to kill these ads. Rushing darkness to the wall. Wookiees, I think I'm gonna go Rain of Fire for this. That'll probably help. Because it seems like a lot of AoE here.
Yeah, I have, I'm using the 4 set, so I have Channel Demon Fire that hits everything.
Very nice.
Where you get in a portal.
It's okay, we're done, tanks. We can wipe. But that's the fight. So if we can get into P3 with everyone alive, this phase right here, it's relatively easy. There's literally like no extra mechanics. That's it. So obviously now that we know that P3 is more AoE, I'm not saying everyone should switch their talents to AoE, but if you're not playing some type of cleave build, you probably should think about switching. Because near the end there, as you saw, there are a lot of ads that will spawn.
I don't have a reset.
You want me to onk?
Let's see. Yeah, Riddick, are you close or far? I didn't hear you. Sorry. I think you're muted.
I'm in this whole time. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I don't know where I am, but I think I'm close.
Yeah, you were muted the whole time.
That's fucking crazy, man.
You muted yourself when you were talking to your girlfriend or texting your girlfriend.
I went on push to talk, but then I also had my mic actually muted, so. Gee. I think I'm like right here, yeah.
For that phase 1 bit when we're in blue, since we're phasing there without lust, can we just aim the tank thing towards the real wall so we don't get the stacks?
Yeah, I can do that.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Smart.
Wookiees, how is playing with Channel Demon Fire?
Oh, it's so fucking fun.
Oh,
Not
great.
having to cast Soul Fire
Magic.
is so nice.
Yeah, babes.
Oh, okay, that's good. I was thinking about equipping it, but then I realized we have 20 minutes left, so there's no point for me to swap.
Isn't that just the normal thing?
Yeah, I need to throw enchants on everything, but Channel Demon Fire will also just AoE cleave everything once we're in that last phase, if I can survive
Yeah.
another 10 seconds.
That'll be nice.
But looking at the damage, it's doing about as much, slightly more damage than Soul Fire was.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But I don't know, 50. That's a big ask, man. That's a big ask.
I didn't say anything.
Rushing Darkness coming out. Spread out. Taunt. Take him to diamond. Very good. Run through. Take it to the wall. Try to move him a little bit more. That way they have some room with Rushing Darkness. Thank you. We're gonna taunt. There we go. Run out. We're gonna get Rushing Darkness in about 5 seconds. Take that to the wall. Spread out. We should be phasing soon. Good job. As soon as the phase ends here, we're going to want to move the boss ahead. If you have corruption, kill the ad. If you don't have corruption, hit the boss.
Much cleaving these folks.
Yeah, no blizzards, Storm.
Like that does damage.
You're not wrong. On the ad. Everyone on the ad.
Boss can already be moved or constructed.
Rushing Darkness, take it to the wall. Spread out. Good job, good roar. Okay, rinse and repeat. We're gonna get big swirlies here in about 5 seconds. We're gonna spread out. Corruption, kill the ad. Rushing Darkness, take this to the wall. That's next. Okay, kill the ad. Spread out. Watch your feet. Moving into the next room. Oh, we can't. Okay. Oh, that's
50 will
BMI.
break wall. 50 breaking wall.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the block got rid of it.
We're through.
No, that
Yeah.
worked.
Well, it worked somehow. Okay, corruption on the ad.
Do we have healer cooldowns for these next AoEs?
I have
shit.
some.
Swap to the ad. Swap to the ad.
Personal cooldowns on next AoEs, I'll call it. Now personals.
Rushing Darkness to the wall.
Maybe we need somebody with a purple break a wall for me. I'm on the inside.
You don't need to break.
You're gonna face.
Yeah, we're gonna phase. Okay,
Are you
no
gonna
more
take him there?
breaking
Or
wall.
are you taking him? Are you pulling him back into this corner where we were?
Yeah, pull him more towards the corner. Oh, we'll wait for the, yeah.
Good.
Oh, this is good.
It'll just live. Try.
Yeah, just
You
live.
can. The walls break pretty quickly.
Yeah, no Helios over there.
Rushing darkness, take this to the edge. Okay, run into a portal, run into a portal. Good, rinse and repeat, that's the whole fight right here.
Make sure you're getting these ads collected.
Rushing darkness to the wall. Yes. Battle raising the tanks now, thank you. Run to a portal, run to a portal. We can start to move the tank closer to the portals now. Try to stack all the ads up if we can.
Second potions.
Rushing darkness. Run into a portal.
We're
We don't
not
have a
clearing
tank.
enough the portals. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, I mean, half the raid's dead, so.
Yeah.
But,
Is it clear when you stand in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It clears when it gets used, so we just need to spread out a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay, so ideally when we make it to this phase, hopefully, you know, we have more people alive. As you can see, we pretty much, like the walls start to get cleared, right? And the portals start. So as soon as we kind of go through that first portal, like mechanic, tanks, we can then just move the boss a little bit closer to the existing portals so that we don't have to run that far.
If you get the purple debuff thing, where are you supposed to put it at that point?
Ideally, you just want to point it away
the
from anyone
wall.
Yeah.
and
away
hit
from
the
people.
outside wall. Yep. When you get to that point, there's really no wall to hit. So
Right.
honestly, if there is no wall to hit, you just want to try to position yourself so you're not hitting anyone else with it.
That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing I was supposed to. There's nowhere I was supposed to put it in particular.
No, you're fine. We will do one more pull.
I need a summon.
I need a repair thing.
Yeah, repair would be great. So in that last phase, we just really need to soak a few more portals than what we were, right?
Yeah, try not to stack on each other's portal if you can.
So I'll try to blink out and get a farther one.
Yeah, I've been hovering out to the furthest one I can get to and popping a defensive.
Yeah, we don't want to get every single one of them. We just want to get most of them.
Correct.
The other thing
Strong
too is
with getting all of them.
I mean, ideally we want to get all of them. So here's the thing. If you absolutely are going to not get in a portal before his casts go off and you have to get into a portal with someone, that's fine. But that's not ideal. Ideally, you want to get into your own portal ahead of time.
Will we run out of portals?
No. The boss will be dead.
Because think about it,
Before we run out of
they
portals.
always spawn another portal, so like
Correct.
there'll always be like one that the entire raid could go stack with. If
Well,
other
bet
thing-
on Mythic, that's not the case though.
Yeah, the other thing we really need to do, we lost a lot of damage, is right in the beginning. We need to be like where this warlock cookie thing is. Half the raid got trapped and we heroed and we lost so much damage there.
Mm-hmm.
The one over by X?
What?
No, the one we're
How about the beginning of phase 3 when the
beginning of
walls
phase
go
3,
up? We got
we're over
split.
at purple, aren't we? Or are we at X or whatever?
In the purple segment, but I went on phase 3.
Yeah,
Alright,
just need
you
to be
wanna
against the wall.
Yeah, you want to be right up against the wall.
Probably say outside edge.
Outside building.
There's a lot of walls in this.
Actually, this looks like a shelf.
Oh jeez, I didn't eat. I'm gonna yell it. Hold on.
Just
Give me one
be
moment.
by the library.
'Cause now
Yeah.
the food might make a difference.
Yeah, they're the purple lines. They're not the red circles. The red circles don't silence you. You're in the frontal of the purple line, and that's what silences you.
focus up.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, that was my fault. I apologize. You can yell at me. You can kick me from the raid.
Bye.
Rushing darkness to the outside. Spread out here. Taunt. Move into purple. Then we're running to green. Get in quickly.
What the hell you were about?
Rushing darkness to the outside. Spread out with these fire thingies. Good job. Taunt. Moving to the inside. Out to blue. We're gonna get rushing darkness in 5 seconds. Take these outside to the edge. Then spread out with these giant circles. Good. We'll try to phase him here. Nice. Okay, as soon as we can, move the tank, or excuse me, move the boss ahead. Very good. Corruption, kill the ad. Non-corruption, get away from the ad.
Don't kill these people.
Corruption, kill the ad. Everyone kill the ad. Spread out. I think someone with a Sorelli just killed like 4 of us. That's okay. Kill the ad, we can still do it.
No, there's like 8 people dead. I don't think
Okay.
it's possible. Yeah.
Go ahead and wipe. It happens, don't worry. I even popped, I think Dark Pack, and I still died through it.
We're wiping, right? Yeah, we raid.
Yeah, go ahead and wipe. Okay, so obviously we'll leave it up to you guys. We could give this one more if we want to try to kill it, or we are over raid time, so.
Hit me with that ready check, brother.
If you want to leave, hit X. If you want to keep going, hit yes. Try to kill the boss.
Neither of those are options. Just saying. We've
Ready
got ready
is-
and not ready.
Yeah,
no,
not
no,
ready is you don't want to go.
No, I know, but he's like, hit yes or hit.
I didn't trip. I didn't trip.
It's a trap. Officers, it's up to you if you want to try one more with the 3 that don't
I'm
want
the
to.
oldest one
or-
here, and I'm still awake, so.
Well, that's the thing. This is flex, so depending on who leaves, we could.
Yeah, I also don't want to kill a tier boss though when 3 people want to go after raid. That's kind of scuffed.
Be better to get the loot.
I mean,
To be
they're
fair,
not
it's
gonna
last
get another
raid night,
chance
no
this
matter what.
week, so yeah, whatever.
I do tend
This
to
is
agree
it.
with that.
I think if it was Tuesday, it'd be different.
All right. Well,
I
no one's
tend
making a decision, so I'll make a decision. Let's
No.
pull it one. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I do think there's merit in killing this. I mean, even if people have to drop, we're still getting gear that then they can get
Pull
more
boss.
tier. Yeah.
Well,
Three
thank you
more
for
for-
making that decision because I was gonna say the same thing.
To be clear, like, this is post raid. Like, if you don't want to stick around, you don't have to stick around anymore.
Except the tanks, you have to.
Yes.
I believe
They
it
all
was,
hit yes, though, so.
I believe it was Reddick that commented on the revival. Would you prefer that I save that for the second?
No. I was just taking my padding away.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
My
I've been
padding away.
My
I've been
numbers.
reviving the first one, so I have it up for when we're late into phase 2 with
Yeah,
the really dangerous AoEs.
Keep doing that.
Okay.
I'm just trolling.
Oh, that's great. I think that's like the first time I've heard healers talk about raid CDs.
It's
We've
because
overlapped rewind like 5 times, no problem.
yeah,
That's exciting.
Yeah.
we overlapped like 3 major CDs all at the same time.
I'm just gonna hold mine, so.
Did just one person leave?
Mhm.
Alright, so we're down a healer, so.
Ash is free.
Oh
My God.
Wasn't me. Rushing darkness to the edge. It's okay, I'm just trolling you guys. I'm getting you guys back for wiping on stupid shit the last 3 days. We want to taunt here, take him back to purple. Nice. Look at all the melee that have to run. They can't hit the boss. Doesn't that suck?
I have cloak.
To the outside. Then we're gonna get the giant circles spread out with these.
That was the wrong way, Garrison.
Yeah, you want to take that to the wall, or the
My
edge.
boy.
Sorry.
What
It's
is
fine.
going on here?
We can recover. Go ahead and taunt. Take him back to the corner.
We need a
Good.
red sea shell though.
Running into the new place, blue. Okay, rushing darkness to the edge. Giant swirlies, when you get them, spread out. They're next. Make sure you're giving us room. Good job. We're gonna phase. Nice work. We're gonna move the boss ahead. If you have corruption, kill the ad. If you don't have corruption, get away from the ad. As soon as you see you don't have corruption, just run forward. Okay, spread out, kill the ad. Take that to the edge. Spread out. Move forward, good job.
Now is a good
Same
time for
thing.
a person.
If you have corruption, kill the ad. Spread out with the giant swirlies. Get those out, good. If you don't have corruption, move forward. Everyone on the ad. Kill the ad. Spread out. Good, we're gonna move forward. By the way, anytime you see Umbral Annihilation like that, use a personal if you can. Knockbacks, spread out. That was a weird overlap.
Do you want us to take these under the wall?
Yes. Kill the ad if you have corruption. Spread out with the giant swirlies. Kill the ad, everyone on the ad.
Personal here, everyone personal. Right now.
On the ad, kill the ad. Good.
Get the purple wall
Hug to the
side,
wall.
purple wall
Hug the
side.
wall. Hug to the wall. Hug the wall.
Purple wall,
Purple.
purple
Get to
wall
the
side,
purple.
guys. Purple marker.
Purple, purple, purple. Tanks.
The boss is casting. He can't move him.
That's fine. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, blast the boss. Pot here if it's up. Spread out with these swirlies. This is gonna be tight. Nope, we're making room. We're good. Good job. Okay, remember, find a portal, get in a portal. Good, very good. That's fantastic.
Beautiful.
Rushing darkness to the outside. AoE here, kill these ads. Health pot if you get low.
Hide.
Get in a portal. Perfect. Kill these ads. Pot if it's up. You potted at the beginning, it's up now. Hellstone if you get low. Rushing darkness to the outside.
Health potion now if you have it. If you have it, just use it. For gaming.
Great job, guys.
Good job, guys.
Wow, that shit never happens. We killed in the last pull.
And it dropped.
Nice, nice, nice.
And a shield.
Big shield.
Shield.
Where's the fucking warlock trinket?
Just 4 healed that. Nice.
So I
Oh, shit.
finally figured out how
Didn't
I'm
it drop?
supposed to use my cooldowns.
Yeah, it
that
dropped.
last
needed-
pull.
Whoever's doing loot, I needed the wrong thing.
What dropped?
Whisper mouth.
Oh,
No,
the warlock.
I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't
whisper
click
now?
RC.
Thank you guys for staying. Obviously, if you need loot, you can stick around. If there's no loot for you, feel free to have a good weekend.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I got 300s tonight. That's crazy.
Storm, if you want to look at my stream real fast, I'll show you what I was. Actually, never mind.
Oh.
Changed. I'll take a.
No,
I
it's
took a
fine.
picture of it.
We figured it out. Thank you, though.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, great job tonight.
8 of 9. That's pretty good.
In week 1.
I mean, this fight is a small wall, no pun intended. So it's good that we
Oh,
got it.
the last thing I'll say is make sure you guys do LFR, because what happened was people came to this raid with doing LFR and they got tier. So they came in already having like 1 or 2 pieces of tier. So if you're like, well, why did they get 4 piece and I got 0? That's the reason.
Well, that's
So
not
just keep that in mind.
not exactly, because there's people that roll like 1 and 2 and did LFR and got absolutely nothing and just watched a pug win everything. So.
Well,
I
yeah.
understand
I
what
mean,
you're
that's WoW in
saying,
general.
but the way you kind of phrased it was kind of like
Everyone that came in here with tier got it from LFR. Is the point?
exactly
Correct.
for sure.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
So I made sure to have revival up for that one that you called defensives for, and I feel like that helped a lot.
Yep.
That's a scary
Yes.
one.
By the way, if you have DBM, it literally tells you every time that happens. I forget the name of it, but it's definitely good to
You just
use
have to turn on the verbal countdowns and stuff.
Yeah, I was synchronizing my cooldowns. The problem was that the past few attempts, when we were getting to that point, I had to use both revival and Yulon at the same time to keep the raid healthy, because the healers were running low by then, like running on fumes. But I made sure to let Jesus take the wheel and save revival.
Yeah, unfortunately that's the spot for an aura mastery.
Yeah.
That was a good kill though.
My death was so unfair. That freaking, I don't know who it was. They keep standing in melee every time they get it, and it just, I have to be in melee. The freaking big circles.
Big circle.
Yeah, they're just standing on the boss. Like, what are you doing?
Well, it's most likely a grats on four set. Or wait, no, that's 3. It's the
Mally Casual, can you drop real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the 2 debuffs that he does there, the big red circles and the purple lines, both of those are those new private aura things. Weak auras literally cannot see them. You can't do verbal announcements, you can't do special scripting. All you can do is give just like a really big icon.
There's an arrow. There's an
Well, yeah,
arrow,
you
right?
have the in-world thing, but I mean like on your screen, like on your UI. Because like I know for me, like a lot of the time I'm not looking directly at my character, and I'm not looking.
Yeah, I can agree. It was tricky for me to notice, but
Yeah, if you have the Wago DF Raid 2 thing, it comes with an aura that handles the private aura anchor thing, and just anytime that ability gets put on you, it'll like just show the icon with a little counter timer, and you can make it fuck off huge, which is what I do. But yeah, really all you can do with those debuffs now is just see that they're on you, and that's it. And you have to do all of the management of it by hand, because like what people would do, I imagine, because there's Nephoras, what people would do is like they put up 3 markers for and then have a weak aura automatically assign like which person goes to which marker, and that's just not something they can do anymore, because like I said, all you can do is the person that has it can see that they have it, and that is it. And they could technically do quite a bit to work around that to like still make it so that the weak auras communicate with each other and all that, but that would break the TOS. And also, it's not actually that hard to deal with.